My mic was muted? I think I'm live. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So today we're playing Project Eden's Garden, as the thing implies. I mean, there's not really much to say about it. I mean, I'm playing friggin' Project Eden's Garden. So this is a Danganronpa based game. It's like a Danganronpa fan game, basically. That's the best way you can think of it. I have made sure not to spoil myself on it. I know I am incredibly late to the party, like a month. Basically, no, I think it's exactly a month late to the party. But it's been a while. I haven't had the time to sit down and play because these Danganronpa type games they're time wasters, not time wasters. They take up a lot of time. But I think it's finally time for us to stop beating around the bush and actually play it. So let me make sure my audio is all good. Video capture, audio output. I'm gonna put the audio output at normal because I doubt the game's gonna be that loud. I have faith the game won't be that loud. All right. Read before you play. Project Eden's Garden includes references to serious topics such as strong language, death, all that stuff. It's a Danganronpa game. If you're here, you know what Danganronpa is. All right. Ooh man, I have yet to open the game since I got the WinRAR file. Whoa. Okay, this is awesome. Hold on. New game. I'm gonna be honest. I'm normal. I'm not a baby. Like, I played all three Danganronpas. I think I'm a Danganronpa pro. Ah, man. But, yeah, you guys don't know who I am. I'm End of the Stars. Wait a sec. Life has no real meaning. We exist just by chance. Born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose. People like me. Those who shine brighter than the others. Who have an influence on our greater society. Ultimates. We're known as Ultimates. If you haven't played Danganronpa in ages or just haven't played it at all, Ultimates, they're like these high schools which are like really good at a specific talent. Their entire personality is basically that talent. Ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students. Doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who build machines to improve millions of lives. The most influential politicians, the most creative architects. These are the people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate. Dang, alright. Congratulations for your contributions as an ultimate. We cordially invite you to attend Eden's Gardens Academy. So what were the ultimate? I wasn't listening, bro. I'm be honest. We're the ultimate freaking detective. Please keep the contents of this invitation as well. Should confidential. Ooh. Eden's Garden Academy, an ultimate academy for true ultimates. It's built in partnership with the Ultimate Talent Program, a government institution that has awarded ultimate titles to people for almost the last century. You don't apply for the ultimate talent schools, they scout for their students. Truly worthy of being called an ultimate. In my 10 years of living, I've accomplished more than most people could ever even dream of. Within this random and chaotic existence, it feels like I was destined to be great. After what seemed like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. Is there like a way to there we go. Okay. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected, at least not for a school of this caliber, but it was undeniably the one. With luggage in one hand and a pamphlet in the other, I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life. The start of an even greater career. For the first time in my life, I finally be among people as great as me. What? Okay, this is pretty sick. I think that guy on the right's the ultimate pirate, bro. Okay, this is pretty sick. In front of me, spread out across the train carriage, is a group of strange-looking people. I will tell you, These people have recreated the Danganronpa style to an actual perfection. If you told me this was an official like Danganronpa 4, I would believe you. A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume, one guy in a weird beanie staring intensely at me. Weird beanie guy. Weird beanie guy. I think it's that guy in the back. What the heck? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? Apathetic to my situation, the train continued from its halt. Looks like I'm stuck here for now. I guess I should find somewhere to sit. Don't tell me. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, so if you haven't played Danganronpa games, in literally every trial, except the third game's trial, which I'm not going to spoil, but in the first two games trials, the second game trial, the guy wasn't the murderer, but he was a crazy person who like talked to us first. It was our like friend character. And in the first one, the friend character just outright died. So, what do you want? Cool. So, I was wondering something. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can ask an employee. I'm honestly not in the mood. Oh, sure. Frowning and dropping his head, he walked away. Excuse me, but you don't have to know where the final stop is, do you? A girl's voice suddenly chimed in from behind me. Not a clue, but you can try looking for... Oh. Oh my. The words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. This woman had to be twice my size. Holy crud, bro. Beefcake. Is something wrong? Nope, nothing is wrong. Nothing is the matter. Don't fret, my darling. Like, I'm just trying to, like, get over the fact of how buff this woman is. Hold on, guys. And make sure everything's running all good and dandy and stuff. Oh my god, I made it. My bad, guys. I just realized that the live stream I've been doing for ages was really private for the entire time I've been recording. But you know, if you want to go and look back at it, you can easily see it. Dang. The game's a little quiet. Hold on, guys. I think I might be able to make it a little louder for you guys. Hold on. Audio output. I don't know if it sounds any better, but it should. The situation was nothing like I expected, but at least the view from the train was... Hold on. I might be able to actually fix it. I think I have the wrong output capture device set. Yeah, it's not even... There we go. Okay, the sound should sound absolutely, like, completely way better. Like, I don't even think it was, like, going through yet. I'm gonna lower just a little bit. Okay. Scenery continued to pass, time flying with it. The chatter from the others on the train eventually softened, leaving just me and the rolling mountains. Sniff. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This girl right here, already top tier. Sniff, sniff. It's stone cold. Is wrong. The air doesn't smell right. Oi! Huh? The air?
Whack.
Hey, I smell something too.
Excuse me.
Could you describe it? Kinda chemically. Almost like it's coming from
what about
that bag over there.
Well, shoot.
You mean this one right next to me? Okay, this guy. I don't know who this guy is, but this guy is awesome.
What do you think?
I don't smell anything funky. That's probably because of the
Pardon
hand.
me.
Is that your bag?
Not a chance.
Nope. It was all you hear when I got on the train.
Weird.
After inspecting the outside of the bag, he began fiddling with its lock. Pop.
Great.
Cool, you got it open. That wasn't the lock. What the?
Huh?
Are you okay? Yeah, bro, I'm all good. I just feel kinda... Bro!
Christ almighty!
Shit.
Bro is out. The guy who had been staring at me earlier. I'm not feeling so good either.
Hang on.
What did you say? Good night. Bro's just gone. What the? People are dropping like flies. Oh crap, someone get help.
For real?
Let me try to get alert to conductor or whatever. Enter the door that connects to the adjacent car. It's locked, right?
Oh, crud.
It's not opening. Why isn't it opening?
Back.
Wait a sec. I want to try my hand at it. Can you step aside for a sec? Alright, Mr. Pirate. Rattle, rattle. Dang, the car is locked up as tight as
Come
a
off the
prison.
grass.
Huh? But I left to take a pee like an hour ago. Let me try something else. The big man rolled his shoulders and threw himself against the door with all his might. He groaned and stepped back, revealing he hadn't even left a mark on the door. That did nothing. There's another boy who's fallen, a girl too. Why is everyone passing out? Maybe it's got something to do with the bag weed. The air around me had grown thick with a strange pungent smell. Basic feeling sting in my eyes. Oh God, no, don't please let my lips. I let my strength trail away with it. I was looking around me and then there was nothing. Prologue. Vows woven by stitches and needles. So guys, basically this game goes over is just like the first chapter, and then they'll release chapters with the coming months. Huh? What is that humming noise? It sounded almost like an air conditioner. But if it's an air con, why am I so warm? I quickly opened my eyes. Above me was a concrete ceiling. A concrete ceiling? My body's so heavy, but I had to get on my feet. I had to see where I was. We're gonna be like in jail. Huh? It's a girl. Could it be that she's... No, she's still breathing. So she's asleep, just like I was. Kneeling down to her level, I reached out my hand to shake her. Hey, can you hear me? No response. Her face close to her, I repeat the question. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking up? Darn it, do I actually have to... Holy... She just... like, her eyes, like, just... Yeah, like, snapped
Hello.
open. They didn't even... I was just testing you.
Huh?
Testing me? To see what you would do. Every day you find a body on the floor.
That's...
So were you awake that whole time?
Correct.
I woke up before you, yes. You just let me sleep?
Anyways.
How long was I out
Not
for?
sure.
I don't know. I didn't wake up that long ago. When I first came to, I was also startled to see a stranger.
You see?
One can never know if they're in the presence of a friend or a foe. Which is why I needed to see for myself how much I could trust you. Lying on the floor and making yourself vulnerable? Jesus, she makes no sense. Excuse to break off the conversation, I started to look around the room. It was definitely some kind of boiler room. But there didn't seem to be a light switch anywhere. Only light came from a vent set far back in the room. Looking at my close surroundings, I was standing on a platform with stairs that led down to the rest of the room. The lower floor was mildly flooded. I'd say the water reached a little above my ankles. This place had clearly been abandoned for a long time. Even with all the strange things around me, my gaze kept returning to this girl. There's something about her that seemed almost familiar. Wait, that's it. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even notice her on the boat. Or whatever we were. Train. Yeah, she was on the train that I boarded. Hey, we've met before. On that train.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things turned upside down not long after you arrived. A strange smell started to come off from that chow bag, and everyone turned black. Just what the heck was
Listen
that?
to me.
I think it was a chemical agent. The bag must have been equipped with a gas bomb or something. Someone clearly wanted to knock us out. Sounds like she's been thinking hard about it. Maybe that's why it took so long waking up. Sure, I was thinking the same, but whose bag was it? Why do they want to knock us out? And why aren't we on the train anymore? Where are we?
Look at this.
Considering our surroundings, some sort of boiler room. As she raised a hand to push up her glass, and something large and metallic on her wrist caught my eye. It looked vaguely like a watch. Hey, what's that on your hand?
Well,
You tell me. It appears you have one as well. Huh? In other words, I looked down at my hand. What the heck? Oh my god. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Alice in Borderland or whatever it's called, but holy crap. This is some Alice in Borderland type crap. Sure enough, I was wearing the same device. It had been fitted tightly around my wrist, but it felt like I was wearing nothing at all. Hey, I'm not wearing this. As I grabbed a hold of the device, pulled a tiny surge of electricity that ran through my wrist.
how humiliating.
Sorry, I should have warned you. If you try taking it off, it shocks you. Thanks for the heads up. Crap, what's going on here? Why am I wearing this weird shock collar thing? Who
Look.
put this on me? You can touch the screen though. See, like this? Face of the device slowly load. Dude, holographic images are sick. Oh, so like a watch.
Correct.
It's just projecting a blank screen for some reason.
So,
Either way, it seems we're stuck with this device for the time being.
moving on.
While I was standing there, the least you can do is give me your name. We didn't have much of a meeting on the train anyway. Damen, Maitsu, ultimate debater. I'm a student at Eden's Garden Academy.
Interesting.
So we're the ultimate debater, and if you know about Danganronpa, you know, student debates, so I mean, I guess that's a good thing.
Eh?
How interesting. What is? Thank you for telling me more than I asked for.
As for myself, you may call me Eva Tsunaka.
It's nice to meet you. Sure it is. Finally subsiding. It's a good grass in this room. Maybe there's something in here that can explain the flooding or even better, the annoying mechanical noise. Welcome to Project Eden's Garden. A lot has happened already, and I'm sure you're eager to investigate, but there are some things you should get acquainted with first. Perhaps the trinket. To pass dialogue. F2. Enter. Oh, and use WSD to pan around the room. I should have been paying attention. That is my bad. I think it said F. Enter? Yeah. Oh, this is like the investigation mode in Danganronpa. Camera. Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expensive-looking security camera. Had this been recently installed, it seemed better suited for a vault than a crappy boiler
Interesting.
room. Notice that camera
Yeah.
too? Yeah, it's really out of place. Do you think someone is watching us through it? It doesn't look like it's turned on, so I doubt it. I see. Perhaps that's for the best. What do you mean? If someone is watching us, it's possible they are on the same person who would put these wrist straps on us. She makes a decent point. We've already talked to this female. I'll talk to her after we view everything else. Let's see here. There might be something useful in this pile of dusty boxes. Light bulbs, duct tape, a bunch of screws. Nope. You say duct tape. Like, bro, I don't know if you guys ever know this, but like duct tape is incredibly useful. I don't know what he's talking about. There's a generator under the vent. Is this what's making the mechanical noise? Seeing it in the water put me a bit on edge. I was thinking of checking out the window above it, but now I'm not so sure. Seemed to be it. The room's too run down for me to investigate anything else. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Eva approaching a pile of boxes to fish out a light bulb. Then, without hesitation, she chucked it in the water. What are you doing? So then she jumped off the platform we were standing on.
The hell?
Ah, you know what? I bet she threw the light bulb in to see if the water had electricity, like currents running through it. And if the light bulb turned on, she wouldn't have hopped in the water.
Can't you see?
Exploring. You're not worried about the generator?
Look.
Look at the light bulb. I threw it in the water. Notice how it isn't flashing? That means the water isn't conductive. Fair enough. I guess she's not worried about getting her shoes wet either. Okay, well, just give me a second. Sock shoes and quickly roll up my pants, trying to hide my discomfort behind a cool face. Descended the stairs into the murky water. The mechanical noise was even louder. It sounded like it was coming from the direction of the
see.
vent. Yep, it definitely must be the generator. Luckily the wire isn't conductive. Those exposed wires would be bad news otherwise.
Interesting.
It's just a small generator. It sounds like it's running a lot of power. It's surprising how this noise alone wasn't enough to wake us up. Whatever knocked us out on the train must have been pretty strong. Anyway, that explained the whirring noise. I wonder where all the power is going to. High up on the wall was the vent. What could be on the other side? Do you want to look through that? Yeah, I do.
Listen to me.
Alright, I have an idea. It will take some physical effort. Like what?
Well,
Like getting on my shoulders.
Seriously?
I'm not doing that. If you get on my shoulders, it will give you a boost and you can look through the window.
Fair.
Fair, but shouldn't I be the one giving you a boost? Well, I don't think you could handle it. I don't think you can handle it. Saying that, she stooped in front of the generator, motioning me
I'm
to come
talking.
over. Make sure to tuck your feet behind my back. Over to you and I'll go position myself on your shoulders.
Are you sure you can do this?
I'm fine. Just look through the window already.
All right.
Well, do you see anything? Yeah, another vent. And a room just beyond it. I can't wait to see what's inside. Gosh darn it. Taking a closer room at the boiler room vent, I noticed there were hinges bolted up to the upper corners. Does this mean the vent can be opened? Wrapping my fingers around the grate in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. Hey, I got it open. Can you see better now? Although the second vent still obstructed a lot of the room, I was able to make out the legs of tables and chairs. They were pretty fancy looking. It's full of some fancy room. It must have been a building with multiple levels. Weird that this vent opened into another room instead of outside. Eh? Just beyond the chairs in the corner, there was something peeking out. A person's legs? I felt my chest tighten. Is he also passed out? Oh, can you hear me? No response. Darn it, there's gotta be a way inside this room. Eva, can you let me down? There's someone in there.
I
think it's a guy. He's lying on the floor, and I'm pretty sure he's passed out. He might know something. We don't. And if we're not there when he wakes up, we might lose him. The room's on the level above ours, you said? Right, which means there must be stairs somewhere. I have to find them. To leave another area, press the R key. Confirms. Man, this game is crazy so far. What the heck? Like, they really recreated Danganronpa. Like, holy crap, man. Like, if I was I've always wanted to develop a game. I've never had the skills to do so. But, like, games like this make me, like, so impressed. As soon as I was out the water, I dropped my socks and shoes and ran straight to the door. Fan games like this, man, make me wish I had the artistic talent, coding knowledge, and just overall knowledge to just make a game like this. Holy, I'm, like, in love with this already. The walls and floors were an old, matted color with nothing else to them. No wall decor, no windows, no life whatsoever. However, there was one thing that stood out. At the very end of the hallway, where the corridor took a sharp turn, was what looked to be sunlight hitting the wall. Does that mean there's an exit right around that corner? Don't go running off without me, huh? I've already checked the rooms in this hallway, so you can just ignore me. When did you do that?
You see?
While you were asleep. You weren't waking up despite my best efforts, so I decided to investigate on my own. And on your best efforts?
So...
Poking you in the face, dragging you by the feet. I even bridal carried you at one point.
Listen to me.
Anyway, I haven't checked what's upstairs. I didn't walk too far from where you
come
were lying.
again.
Do you think to get help?
No.
You were obviously breathing.
Really?
That doesn't answer the question. You only started to wake up after I returned from my search. To get in the way of finding help. Can't figure her out at all.
Moving on.
This floor didn't turn up anything useful, by the way. The rooms were just a bunch of storage closets, completely dilapidated, filled with random stuff. That was the case for every room.
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, you can check for yourself. As my great-grandmother's brother's friend's motivational calendar once said, you can't progress if you don't have the will to move. Please use the WSD keys to walk. So there's the 3D segments, you know, Danganronpa. What? Hiding around the corner. Man, this is crazy. This is just Danganronpa. But now that we're walking, like, not in dialogue, I want to tell you guys. This is crazy, man. I'm going to be honest, she's my main suspect. She woke up first. There's, like, an almost dead guy there. I don't know if that's just a... Like, I also like this game because, like, we're not in a high school. We got drugged before we even made it to the high school. And now we're just in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to trust this girl. She said not to check, so don't bother. Oh, my lord. This is weird. This is... Oh, my lord. Like, I really just want to know, like, how long did it take for the creators to make this? Like, oh, my lord. The upper floor is in a lot better condition than one below, but that wasn't saying much. Water stains covered some parts of the walls and ceiling. I can only guess a pipe had broken and started leaking. Seemed to be any mold at the very least. Wait, one second. I gotta check on the stream. Make sure everything's running. It's a little quiet. Okay, I just have to make sure the stream is running all good and stuff. Alright, it is perfect. Hold on 1 second. I gotta change something. There you go. Alright, there we go.
So...
The room with the unconscious man should be above and adjacent to that boiler room. That means it must be on the other side of this hallway, correct? Yeah, given we walked away from the boiler room to get here. Alright, let's investigate. Well, time to go search random rooms. I bet these are gonna be like our rooms. When like the game settles on and stuff. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. Let's worry about that later. We need to find the room that man is in. What if this is it? You think we're above and adjacent to the boiler room? No, I don't. Let's move on. She moved a little forward. Let me check this room. Right, it's locked. Let's worry about that later. What if this is it? Do you think we're above there? Okay. I don't think they're here. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're here. I'm just gonna run. Okay, I'm gonna go slow. It says something about watch out for turns. I don't know. You know, this fancy room is probably the boiler room. This must be the room. Yep. Taking a deep breath, I pushed open the large doors. Please don't be a dead guy. Oh, this room is weird. This is a pretty stylish looking place. Yeah, the vent should probably be. Huh? Before I had a chance to react, the woman drove her fist directly into the side of my head. Who the heck are you? Who the heck are you? Why'd you just hit me? I'm not gonna embrace a stranger with open effing arms. You could have been a murderer. You're gonna see inside everything you see. Hey, I've already spared one guy in a suit. I'm gonna like guy in a suit. What's this guy?
Hello.
Bro's like, hello. This guy, the outfit he's wearing.
So,
Right before having me.
Curious.
I was about to say, I recall seeing your faces on the train. Do you guys know each other? Not at all. We only formed met a few minutes ago.
Anyways.
Oh, you're still knocked out by the sleeping gas.
soybean.
Right? Don't remind me, soybean.
Come again?
I forgot what her name was. It was the mechanic girl. It was the mechanic girl in Danganronpa 3. Miyu, I think her name was. Like, she's acting just like her. And Miyu, I didn't really care when she died, I'll be honest. Sounds terrible, but I really didn't. You're a soybean, just like the loser next to me. I disagree, but we should focus on what happened on the train. Just, I don't know what the F happened, but 1 second I was on the train, the next I was surrounded by the total darkness. The place was like a solitary confinement chamber. I thought I was gonna suffocate.
See that?
See that pantry over there? Yeah. Turns out the door was unlocked.
Jeez.
You were inside the pantry? She kicked open the door. I nearly jumped out of my skin. What the heck were you doing while she was in there? Waking up? Isn't it unfair? Instead of some tiny pantry while this guy had the entire floor to himself. Whoever was responsible for this must have been jealous of my talent. I don't believe how many jealous turn violent in this industry. Industry? It's the dumb face. You know who I am, right? Was I supposed to? Uncultured swine.
My name's Grace Madison, Ultimate Golfer. Don't forget it, soybean.
I was really like, do her arms look super tiny to you guys?
I see.
Like, it looks like she has really short arms. Like, I can't describe it. Like, her arms go to like her waist. I think that's just like how they drew her on that train. That means the ultimates as well. What about you? Can you tell me your ultimate's talent?
I'm
your
Wolfgang
ultimate talent.
Agade, the ultimate lawyer. Here's my card.
Wolfgang? Dude. I don't want Wolfgang to die, dude. Wolfgang is awesome. He's the ultimate lawyer too. Ultimate liar. The ultimate lawyer. The lawyer's way better than being a golfer, but she's a young looking guy didn't expect him to have a talent like that. His age must be a part of what makes him a talent.
Pardon me.
Ultimate. You look confused. I'm not confused. I look too young. Is that what you think?
I understand.
I get it a lot. Even Miss Madison.
Whatever you say.
Because it's true.
Hold on.
Well, don't you think the same can be said for yourself? I'm not wise in the way of sports, but I've always had the impression that golf was an old man's business. Not the young woman shouldn't take the reins. The sport's probably in need of a revival. It's a tough industry, but that's because we gotta fight for recognition. I sit around for 7 years and do F all. Don't look the average high school. Think about it. Hey, how old were you when you started at college?
Thank you.
It's personal information. I don't intend to disclose. You're a piece of work, aren't you? I happen to talking about the train. These guys seriously have their priorities skewed. So you have them too?
Look.
We're all wearing the same wrist straps. Really? You're busy talking, so I figured you wouldn't notice unless I pointed it out.
Eh?
Hey, like, wrist straps? You say. These are some like mini shock collars.
By the way,
those aren't mutually exclusive. I heard you the first time.
Well,
So you tried taking it off, did you?
Yes.
Yep, same with you. Actually, it was me who tried taking it off. The stupid thing zapped me when I did.
let's see.
Expected it wasn't unique to Miss Madison, though. I tried removing the strap myself.
strange.
Equipping everyone with a strap that shocks them. What could justify doing something like that? What's the purpose behind the
Soybean.
straps? Are you daft? It's to shock us. The thing is, we seem to receive a shock if we try to remove it.
How can this be?
So, why aren't we allowed to remove these wrist straps? Bro's asking those Makoto questions, dude. For getting a hoge. Like, I was thinking he has an ahoge, but it's like a downward ahoge. A hoge? Whatever Danganronpa characters by that. Like, he always loves giving like that like pointy thing out their head. You know what I'm talking about when I say it. The answer to those questions might be something we have to figure out ourselves. Dot, dot, dot. Doesn't make any sense. Hold on. For me to be abducted and taken somewhere I don't know, surrounded by a bunch of strangers and forced to figure out why? Doesn't make any sense. Why is it happening?
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello?
Are you talking to me?
No.
Look behind you. Confused, I turned to see what captured everyone's attention. For a second, I thought I was seeing things. Peeking out from the corridor was a small girl. Who are you?
Is that
Is that... Is that a freaking gremlin?
Miss Madison!
Miss Madison, you'll scare her if you shout like that. Wait a sec. The girl left her position by the corridor and slid into the room. I could see for certain she was a kid. What the heck? Why is there a kid here? I am not a gremlin. Did your mother never teach you manners? It's rude to backtalk strangers you haven't met yet. No way. The gremlin can talk? I just told you, I'm not a gremlin. We must make comparisons. I'd rather you liken me to something more elegant. For example, a kappa.
Really?
That's not much better. I don't know what a kappa is.
Be careful.
Please be careful what you say to her. This girl seems awfully young.
Can't you see?
She doesn't seem young. She is young. What's going on here? Why is there a child wandering around? No, nothing about it. I'm pretty sure I also saw you on that train. I'm glad they showed, because I completely forgot all these characters. Behind some other people, so he was pretty hard to see. I assume were you sitting down or something? It didn't even cross my mind that you might have just been an actual kid. Carrying behind a bunch of strangers, huh? Figured I didn't see it. Still, what the heck was it even doing on that train? That's what I'm wondering. A kid got no business with people like us. I do not appreciate your misguided comments about my age. I'm a professional, just like the rest of you.
No.
You mean
Is
ultimate?
that really true?
I didn't think children could qualify as ultimate. Well, I keep repeating myself. I'm not a child. I'm a professional.
Jeez.
Well, what is it? What are you so good at? So you desire to know my talent, do you? Normally, I decline further conversation through people like you. But given our circumstances, I shall sanguine on the matter. Ahem, I'm...
Hoshiko Kaira, the ultimate matchmaker. Nice to meet you, I suppose.
Matchmaker? Like dating? Is that what that is?
That's...
Aren't you a bit young for something like that?
Get a grip!
The gremlin's obviously lying about having talent. I bet it snuck its way onto the train before it saw all the commotion. Now the little is stuck with us.
Look at what you've done.
Now look what you've done. You've made her upset. Upset?
Of course not.
Of course not. I know better than to take a gremlin seriously.
Boy!
Or, I think you can just use my own insult against me.
Miss Madison.
Great. What?
Moving on.
But I have things right. The 5 of us were all on that train. What about the other people who boarded it? Do you think they've been kidnapped as well? That is correct. Apart from us, there are 11 other people. 11 counting us. That makes 16. You know, the classic Danganronpa numbers.
Correct.
Not 16. No, I went and listened to the stream. The game is really loud. I'm gonna lower just down a little bit more. 12. That should be good enough.
Quite
I've been well acquainted with them.
filthy.
The only other person I've been avoiding is a frustrating boy I woke up with. You wouldn't believe his manners. And she also woke up with another person. I'm starting to see a pattern here, as is everyone else. Speaking of, would you like to meet the others? I think they should know about you 4. That'd be helpful, yes. Very well. I shall serve as your guide as we embark on this new journey.
Take this seriously.
Don't sound so happy about this. This is a kidnapping, not a college orientation. Then it's like I would go to most orientations willingly. Maybe those 2 events aren't that different after all. Where are the others right now? Obviously, they're outside this building. There's an exit not too far from here. Follow me.
Best.
Seems to know more than us. It wouldn't hurt to entertain her. Let's see what this thing has up its sleeve. ... Outside this building. So there's even more to this place than we've already seen? Are there more buildings just like this one? Exactly how big of an area are we exploring? Standing here won't give me an answer. I should find the exit already. I do like how this game, like Danganronpa, like 1 and 3 were like, well, 2 were like kind of like told like this is the story, and like it just kind of, no, actually nothing about it. There's an entrance ceremony, but like you didn't see any of the people before it. Like it was like a false entrance ceremony, then you were just teleported. But like this is pretty cool though. I like how they're handling it here. So you want to leave? Yes. Although that was in the game like a lot more, because like I'm listening to it. It's a bit loud. I think -20 should be good. I just don't want it to be overly loud that it's like overbearing on the stream. I think the others are gone. Whatever. I work better alone. Is our character arc through this story is going to be working with others? We're going to learn how to work on a team or whatever. Okay, the homie's going to go through this door. You're late. You're waiting? Only because the gremlin insisted. I didn't even realize you fell behind until she said something.
Unfortunately.
I'm ashamed to say the same.
Well,
By the way, what are the others doing right now? Exploring something else, probably. You don't sound very sure of yourself. They had the nerve to tell me to stay put while they inspected the area. If they don't want me exploring, then I suppose I'll explore myself. Alright, sounds like she just wanted to show off.
Done yet?
Who cares about that? The guy's here now, let's go already. Yes, and the others will realize their foolishness. Onwards to the great outdoors. The little girl turned to face the door, but insisted on to push it open. She reached for a lock I didn't even notice before. To open with a long, shrill creak, and finally saw I was waiting outside. Holy crap. Holy crap. Whoa. In the forest, bathed in sunlight, was a massive, romantic courtyard. Finally, some sunlight.
Damn.
This courtyard, I wonder if we can escape by climbing over the hedges. The hedges are tall, but if we try looking for a rope, I doubt it's that easy. The devices we're wearing will probably shock us. Let's see if you're right. Go on, Soybean. Climb the hedge. What?
No.
Fortunately, it's pointless to climb the hedges. How do you know? Take a closer look at the sky, you should understand. The sky? It's gonna be like fake sky like in Danganronpa 3. You see anything strange? Anything strange? No, there's nothing standing out to... Like the bottom? Like right above like the house? Weren't normal at all? No, it's almost as if they were concave. I thought they were just like anime clouds. What? The sky is curving inwards. Could it be? Are we looking at a hologram?
Come on.
Of this size? No way. This gotta be a 360 projection or something.
That's...
Even the sky we're looking at is actually a video panorama? Kind of completely ridiculous when said out loud, but at the same time, it made too much sense. If this is a 360 projection, wouldn't that mean we're inside of some sort of dome? Such is the truth I've long recognized. That's...
Come off the grass.
Wait, you knew the sky was fake? Why'd you call this dump yard the great outdoors? It was for dramatic effect. In truth, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here.
Cause for concern.
Ah, no sunlight? You didn't see any windows in this building?
No.
No, none at all. No windows mean there's no oxygen. We might be suffocating as we speak. We survived this long, I think we'll be okay. You're acting way too nonchalant. Doesn't this place bother you at all? It's a dome with a fake sky. It's like something out of a movie.
so
Maybe whoever brought us here wants to recreate the feeling of being outside, in lieu of actually letting us outside. What inside, I think. Sure, if you wanted to make broad assumptions. In a situation like this, making assumptions is all you can really do.
Fair.
Whether or not the sky really is a projection, it's not something we can just do much about. For now, we should remain focused on meeting the other students. Huh? Above the inane shout, I heard a quiet, high-pitched noise, so like the mouse's squeak. It was so unlike the current conversation, it automatically stood out. Hey, can you guys stop talking for a second? Is there a problem? Do you hear that? Hear what? Sounds like whimpering.
Strike me pink.
Wait, I just heard it.
You.
Oi, who the heck is crying? Quit hiding and come talk to us. To ignore the shrew. Her bark is worse than her bite. Who are you calling a shrew?
Goodness.
Don't be so heartless. This could be someone in need.
Be careful.
To the girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here. None of us are trying to hurt you, so I think you should come out. Hiding will only make you more scared. And that's going to convince them.
Eh?
Hello, I wasn't,
Hello.
How about you tell us your name first?
Eloise Tellner. I'm the ultimate fencer. It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like it.
The ultimate fencer. Ooh.
Strange.
Someone who's prolific at fighting shouldn't have reason to hide from people. That is a good point.
Not.
Actually, it doesn't focus as much on courage as people think. The key to fencing is the ability to predict your opponent's moves along with having the agility to avoid them. Acting brash may get you the first move, but it's a steady, analytical mind that secures the win. That is... yeah, let's say that's like some big brain talk right there. Like, if I went to fencing, I'd be like, alright, and I'd just run at them, like spamming the sword everywhere. I know your freaking pimps left. That's kind of impressive. Oh, thank you. I get really excited when it comes to this subject, so I can't help.
Listen to
But
me.
gosh, I have to ask, why are you hiding from us? She stood there, quietly deep in thought.
Okay.
When I woke up, I had no idea where I was or why I was here.
Kind of like.
There were several strangers around me, and they were all so panicked as well. I felt like a mouse caught in a trap. Everything around me was so suffocating. That's why I ran away immediately. I really don't like it when people can see me like that. I can't even call my mom. My phone wasn't on me when I came to. If it's any reassurance, it seems my friends and I are in the same situation.
Seriously.
That's probably the last thing she wants to hear. And since when were we friends? Was there anyone with you when you woke up? Yes, but I didn't get to talk to them before I went into flight mode. Sorry. So this girl is just as clueless as us, and it seems she also passed out on that train. Dang it, what the heck is going on here? Were you the only people in that building, by the way? Mm-hmm. Miss Karya is currently introducing us to everybody else. Would you like to join?
Maybe.
I think I want to stay where I am.
Very well.
Very well. When I meet the others, I'll tell them to gather here. That way you won't be alone. I'll be honest with you guys. The scared ones are always the ones you gotta watch out for. Because the scared ones are the ones that when like they get like the motives and stuff are the first to just immediately like not care. And will immediately just, you know, go after people. So you gotta be careful about those ones. Also, if everyone's together, we can discuss our next course of action. Yeah, I'll wait here if it makes things easier for everyone.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, Miss Tallner. Compared to before, she looked a lot calmer. Wolfgang knew how to handle the situation pretty well. Or maybe she knows how to handle people in general. I guess it's admirable. Who the heck is this dude? Like, he's been chilling. Like, I can walk. Who is this person? Man, female, don't know. But he's just been chilling in the back. A guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets. Looks like you found some friends.
Indeed.
Indeed, why don't you say hello? I'd keep putting it on. He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave back.
Attention.
Have you no manners?
All
Talk to
good?
them. My bad. Clearly amused, he stood up straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to act like a wiener. Today's just been all over the place for me. No excuse, I know.
I suppose.
We can forgive you if you give us your name. Easy enough. I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the Ultimate Marksman. Ultimate Marksman.
Hear me out.
A marksman, eh? That must mean you're really good at shooting stuff, right?
Right.
That's right. I have a really good eye for my targets. Guns, bows, slingshots, you name it. I've hit bullseyes with it.
Hold on.
With all those weapons, I must ask, you haven't killed anyone, have you? Whoa, never. I realize my talent might leave some people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. Moving targets are really outside my comfort zone.
Believe me.
Believe me, I've never taken a human life.
See.
I see. Good to know. Serious question. He composed himself pretty quickly. Guess the guy knows how to keep his cool. So where's your partner? We all had one to my knowledge. Oh, you mean the prior guy? He was, well, he was fine. Harmless for the most part. It was a little too extreme for me to be around. Situations like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know that sounds less cooperative, but you know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Wait, just a second.
All right.
Huh? You, did you just say a pirate? Sounds so dumb, I know. I wouldn't buy it either if I hadn't spoken to the guy myself. It's gotta be that one freak dude on the train, right? The buff one with the dragon tattoo? Yup, that's your man. in the door over there, and so I gotta see him. You have fun with that. Just saying, the guy's a little out there.
By the way,
Desmond, do you see that girl in the gray uniform over there? I told her I'm going to bring everyone here. I think it's important we discuss the current situation as a group. Could you give her some company while I'm gone?
easy enough.
Oh, sure thing. The others are an odd bunch, so good luck convincing them. You might act casual, but being the ultimate marksman must be a lot of diligence. Always keeping a steady hand and always thinking on your feet. There's probably a lot to learn for someone like that. Everyone else must be in the building up ahead. Perhaps they are discussing something. Let's head over and find out, shall we? Alright. Did I come from... I think it's this way, right? Because everybody's over there, so probably this way. Yeah, question mark. Let's go on the hunt for One Piece, I guess. Friggin' pirate. Oh my lord. Dude, that guy with the mask on, it seems so cool. Holy heck, is that a tree? Thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. A sight to behold, isn't it?
That's not it.
Let's not get too excited. It's only a tree. I'm not even sure we can say that. Care to elaborate? I don't get quite what you mean. Eva bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her hands. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing. This is a fox tree. How could someone possibly manufacture a tree in this size? If it's real, explain why these leaves don't make any noise when I break them. My expression said it all.
Quit it.
Why the heck is there a huge fake tree?
Interesting indeed.
I'd be hard pressed to find a school with an installation like this. You'd be hard pressed to find it anywhere. I feel like you'd only see this in a museum or
In
something.
any case,
This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. That's one way to put it. A tree was in the center of a large circular room. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized from the train. These must be the others Toshiko was talking about. Counting the two we just met, this is everyone, correct?
Indeed.
Correct.
What's wrong?
Is something wrong?
You see?
If everyone from our train car is here, where are the other people who were on the train? It's a good point. There were other people, right?
sure.
Of course, the academy said they reserved that train for its students. Yeah, but did you actually see anyone?
Say,
I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did.
Hey?
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember?
I see.
Alright. I passed a bunch of students on my way to the crapper. I didn't talk to them though.
Strange.
They had to have heard the commotion in our car. Why didn't they help us? Maybe they were also knocked out.
Hello?
I doubt it's something we can answer right now. Can I just introduce you to the others already?
I understand.
Why was she sweating? Kind of suspicious. With the people who are currently here. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing we can do right now. Regardless, the whole thing was pretty baffling. The other students on the train are passed out. Where are they right now? They didn't pass out. Why did they not help us escape our car? Many questions, no answers. Let's see here. Who do I want to talk to first? To be honest, all the people look lame, but this guy looks like my guy right here. This is gonna be my guy. Come on, man, just say something. Come on, please. Pretty please?
So harsh.
Hi.
So harsh. Hey.
Figures.
Oh, it's just more people.
How's it slipping and sliding?
Hey there.
Oi!
What's the matter with him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I spent ages trying to get this guy's name, but he won't say anything.
It's simple.
If he's being a weirdo about it, just ignore him. Who are you anyway? Who am I? Harumph. The name's Jet Dawson.
Nice to meet you, shrimp.
This guy is so cool. His name's Jet Dawson. Like crud. Who's named Jet Dawson? Only an anime, bro. A drag racer. Given his outfit, that comes up to no surprise. Aren't you warm in that suit? Ree! Are you confused? What? There's a fan inside the back of my helmet that emits cool air. Kind of like the fans in car seats that cool your butt.
Rock and roll.
Isn't that super rad? The way he yells every word. He can make anything sound like a big deal. Only issue is, they don't extend to the rest of my suit.
Get a grip.
Then stop wearing the suit. And walk around naked? I meant wearing different clothes.
So,
Should also have an ultimate talent, correct?
well,
Would you mind sharing it?
My name's Mark Bursky. I produce music.
Why'd they make the freaking music guy all like antisocial? Like, bro sounds like that nerd type.
It's nothing.
It's mostly bad remixes and stuff.
My man.
No, man, your music is wicked good.
Really?
You know my songs? Nope. Do I even have to? You're the ultimate music producer. That just says about it all.
Moving on.
I assume you two also woke up in this place, right? Do you have any idea what might be going on? Nah. This whole shebang did come out of the blue, but to be honest, it feels a lot like an extreme haunt. Do you know what that is? No, I don't.
It figures.
Figures you don't look like the type.
Hey.
Meaning?
You following?
Anyway, extreme haunts are really intense horror attractions. Think a haunted house crossed with a survival horror game. Staff will chuck you in underground tunnel systems, trap you in coffins, anything to scare you. I'm pretty good at the Kabbas, not so much the
That's not
tunnels.
important.
This has got to do with
Catch my
us.
drift?
You see, there's a couple places that are known for starting their haunts with simulated kidnapping.
For real?
To make it feel as real as possible, they'll even take you when you least expect it. The thing is, they can't just jump anybody. You gotta consent first. The heck? I never agreed to being kidnapped.
The grass?
Extreme haunts, eh? Heh, people know better than to involve me in that crap.
Well,
Maybe we consented to our kidnapping without realizing. For example, letters we could receive from the Academy. Is it possible those invitations were actually consent forms in disguise? Don't tell me you actually believe this guy. Given what we've seen so far, I'd wager anything is possible. Is that really what's happening here? Except in that letter, asking me to join Eden's Garden Academy, did I unknowingly agree to this crap? Well, that's just a theory. We won't know what's going on until we explore some
In
more.
any case,
I know some people who might be interested in your theory. They're gathering by the courtyard outside. You can join them if you want.
Adios.
Sure thing. Let's go, Mark. Though he looked less enthused, he let the drag racer take him by the arm and lead him away. Could it really be possible? Were the letters we received actually consent forms in disguise? Is this some kind of messed up attraction? What does that say about Eden's Garden Academy? Is it a part of the charade? Is Eden's Academy even real? I should know better than to think nonsense things like that. If the Academy was fake, someone would have already blown its cover. It's more likely that this is happening unbeknownst to the Academy. Let's talk to Black Lady next. Oof. So you all got caught up in this too, did you? I remember seeing the 5 of you on that train. You're really ultimate students, huh? We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't. I'm gonna be honest. The girl we woke up with, did she even give us her talent? Like, her talent's probably like in the trailer if I go back and look, but I don't remember if she gave us her talent. I knew the education sector had low standards, but are they just handing out titles to anyone who asks? What the heck is your damage? Right, that's it. What's the matter? I know this person. As in personally? Nah, she's the harlot that's been ruining my magazines. Ever since her interview with the Rich People's Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire. Pioneer of the agriculture industry. Blah. Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to, is she actually... I'm flattered you've memorized my resume. Your resume, so those things she said weren't an exaggeration?
may I ask?
This is news to you? Anyone who is anyone knows about Winona? That'd be my name, yes.
Although, many call me the ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
Are some of these characters voiced by the same people? Like, I don't know, I'm hearing it, but they could have just gotten like really similar voice actors, but I'm hearing like the same voices for some of these people. Or she gave out such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, that doesn't mean I'm gonna let her talk down to me. She has looks, talent, and wealth. She would be a truly auspicious match. Why would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden's Garden Academy? I thought it would be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses of my generation. Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. And not because you've been kidnapped. You can't leave. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards a most wondrous romance. I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather receive financial reparations from the Academy. At the very least, let me be your stead. With my divine flesh, I should leave your little battle to victory. After I fell asleep in the train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to that tree there. Why did no one stop them? Were there no precautions in place to stop someone from manhandling a student? I'd say it was extreme ineptitude on the school's end, but since it appears I'm not the only victim,
What a joke.
well, that makes things all the more sinister. So she thinks someone carried her here. It's plausible, I guess. They could have transported us from the train by vehicle and carried us in. When you woke up, was there anyone with you?
Honestly,
Yep, but she was weird, so I left her. Okay. Crap. Meanie. You're a walking stereotype.
You see?
We know about as much as you do. The 5 of us have been walking around and talking to the other students that were on the train.
Let's see.
The rest of them are congregating outside. Once we meet everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going
By the
on.
way,
Say, why don't you join them? Think I'll take you up on that offer. That one of you actually had something useful to say. Given the recent happenings, she's not worth the stress. More importantly, what's happened to us? It's too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak onto, maybe even hijack that train. Plant a chemical agent and carry everyone they knocked. There's gotta be more than one person behind this. A group, maybe. The question becomes who and why. It does, doesn't it? We've talked to these. These are our original posse. I might as well get like this entire set out the way. And it's like the slow part done up where you gotta like meet all the characters.
Hello, I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer. Don't forget it, Kay.
Oh no. Not the ultimate gamer. Ew. I like it. Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers. I'm a gamer. 20 million? Gotta earn the watch time. Is gaming really that popular? It's not just gaming, it's pro gaming. Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prize on the line, that stakes can't get any higher. While her talent is pretty frivolous, her attitude towards video game competition is somewhat impressive. So like how I feel about debating.
Hello?
Oh, question, what is it? Do you guys know if this place has internet? Perhaps my comrades, my stream schedule wouldn't change after starting school. I'm kind of freaking out.
Again?
That's just her shirt says 1v1. This is just, oh. Cassidy's comrades are the biggest fan community on the internet. She's mean her followers, being a streamer and all. Definitely explain the hat.
Serious.
You must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially from subscriber donations. Dude, honestly. Dude, these streamers, like these popular streamers, they get money for days, dude. Holy crap. Ah, there are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tiered subscription. They're forever unmarriageable. Dude, they're talking about freaking like those Twitch girls. Oh my lord. So many suckers have you swindled with such large fan base. You must be raking in the dough. What?
The hell?
What's wrong with your face? I see how it is. And the only motivation is money, don't you? Well, duh. Why else would you be a streamer? Typical Borgie scum. I stream for the betterment of the human race. As leader of Cassie's comments, it's my duty to distribute most of my earnings to the masses. You mean you give away all your money? I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Most of it is for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers. One time I bought a spaghetti factory and donated it to a public school. That is Mr. Beast. This girl is Mr. Beast. What? Those kids will never have to pay for lunch again. They've probably gotten sick of eating pasta every day. All these giveaways are streamed too. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them. Impressive. You've managed to commodify the act of charity. Of course, I gotta reserve some money for basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate, soda being one. But if it's not a problem for a person like me to have money, since I earn it through my own hard work. The real problems are the swines who make billions every year. Even though all they do is sit around and drink cocktails and stare at their stock profile. In fact, I can even detect the rancid stench of a morally bankrupt millionaire in this very academy. I bet they're plotting to profit off our own suffering as we speak. This girl is honestly pretty deranged, though that might be why she has such a large audience. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Eden's Garden Academy.
Anywho.
So whereas I am in the future confrontations between you and the most affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather there. Alright, it was nice meeting y'all. Oh, thank God she's gone. Ooh. 4 more characters. Oh my lord. Oh no. Like, that guy on the side is gonna be an influencer or some crap. I'm telling you now. I'll give your content a try. Who knows? Yep, influencer. If you didn't like me from the start, you're never gonna like me. Hey, you two. Hey. Oh crap, new guy over there. You boarded the train before things all went all crazy, right? And you guys are together again. We're friends. I don't even know you.
You're just messing with me.
It's a joke, right? What is, the thing you just said. Maybe you've heard my name before. Does Kai Montiago ring a bell?
Hey.
Come on, Kai Montiago. Something of an artist, something of an entrepreneur. He's an artist? Oh no. He's an influencer, a really big influencer. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Ouch, right in the ego. I thought I already lost all. Oh.
Before coming to this dump, but
Why is that one line voice acted? The ultimate influencer. Ah. This game is woke with the new kids, I guess. You don't recognize this? Yeah, honestly,
Yes.
you do. Guy's the cancer of the internet. Sick his army of underage followers on you. Dude, he's Dream. He's Minecraft Dream. He's a dictator with a trendy fit.
another day and
You naysayer types are always so overdramatic.
whatever.
Listen to her. You guys, this chick's just recycling other people's propaganda. You want to talk? Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda.
See that?
I see you're no stranger to photo editing. I was kind of impressed. No one ever guessed you had the face of a horse. Dang, she's kind of mean. They return as quickly as they vanished. Sure, they expected an influencer to be like in person, but this is definitely not it.
Don't be mean.
I'm gonna be the nice person in the room, but can't you see you're hurting his feelings?
Ugh.
He can get over it.
Anyway,
what about you? Can you give me your name and talent?
Oh, I'm Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic. Just ask.
So cosmetology is makeup. Okay, cool.
come again.
Is that it? You're just a makeup artist?
More information.
Not just a makeup artist, the makeup artist.
Indeed.
Hannah's the biggest beautician in Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media, enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite. Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her. I see this is not your first time talking about her. I am simply quoting my friend. They're all on Diana's waitlist. I'm sure. Why is it a shock this guy doesn't recognize her? Look, what about me?
Humiliating.
Why do you care what he thinks? Isn't the demographic of people like you largely teenage girls? I thought it was for everyone. I'm inclusive like that. Okay, that's it. Let's break this up. Diana, could you and Kai go to the courtyard outside? We're trying to get everyone to gather up there. Alright, see you later. But none of those guys like me either. Makeup artist and an influencer. Were this any other academy, I wouldn't bat an eye. The Ultimate Talent Program is like a shell of itself. It'll hand out ultimate talents to anyone who asks. But Eden's Garden Academy said it was above that. It said it was prior to his academic talent. Now since I'm on par at Theo's too. Okay. Final 2 characters. Holy crap. Final 3 characters. Please have short conversation. Boy silent, observing the space around him and jotting things in the notebook.
The hell?
Bro is snoozing. Sorry, dozed off for a bit
Cause
there.
for concern.
A terrible eye bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Getting knocked down that train was the most sleep I've gotten in a week. Thankfully, that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time. If I'd known better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep schedules diminished your already meager natural beauty. I paused scribbling in his notebook. The snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, and with a dapper suit.
You.
Wait, what you doing?
Excuse me.
A very loud woman with a visor. He's gonna be like the ultimate like fan art or a fan artist or like fan fiction artist. I don't know. I want to make sure to record all of my daily happenings. There's no way I remember it otherwise. In some fashion, note taking is just one of my many responsibilities.
My name is Ulysses Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian. Please make note of that for future reference.
I love this guy's voice. Please make note of that for future reference. So it's got a mix of Squidward and like a white dude. It is perfect. But now, of course, Squidward's already white. I mean, like the stereotypical sounding ones. Interesting. A fellow scholar, much like myself. Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff? Yes, I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information, like shopping lists, classmates' birthdays, when to brush my teeth. It's actually memory wasted on menial trivia. You probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down.
Unfortunately.
And that's the same for most men. So, what do you do as the ultimate historian? As of now, I work at the Patawomeck River Museum
And so on
I-
and so on.
I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War. When I'm not giving tours, I'm studying primary source documents in my office. I know you can't get any sleep. If you can stay awake while reading all those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone. I'm aware, but it isn't important knowledge nevertheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing on the internet. Dang. We're like those people like that think they have like a stand in the argument. What is Danganronpa looking on? Sus feels like the first murder. Like ours makes the body look weird, disguised so easy. What the heck? Clutch is here? Hold on, guys. If you don't know who Clutch is, he's one of my buddies on what's it called? He's one of my buddies on Anime. Like, that is weird. I did not know he was watching this. Good. Thanks, Clutch, for being here for the live stream.
No.
That's not how the saying goes. It isn't, but I updated it to concede with the more modern values. I thought it was funny. Humor is subjective. Anywho, people have begun gathering outside. The plans to discuss our next course of action. Yes, right? Thank you, miss. Ah, he hurriedly fumbled through the pages of his notebook. Toshiki Kaira. Did you seriously forget my name? This is the most egregious offense. Take solace in the fact that I am a mere matchmaker and not your romantic partner.
According to my notes.
In a large world run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. Herself indigent stormed off. Should we follow her? Yeah, this guy we met probably won't. Well, so he's like guy, I guess, you know, dude. Sup, I'm here for a bit. Alright, thanks for being here, Clutch. Like, I didn't think I was going to be watching this, but, you know, I am happy you are here. This is like, because you came in a little late, I think, this live stream, what, you asked what is this? It's a Danganronpa fan game. Like, it is a big Danganronpa fan. I mean, like, it has, like, its own artists and all, like, this other stuff, its own voice actors, stuff like that. Buff lady. What's this, more friends? Let's not go that far. I don't even know what your name or talent is yet. Let me tell you.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Bro, she lives where I live. The sweet South. Oh my lord, she is southern. A real blacksmith, eh? Is it anything like how movies depict it? Have you made swords out of molten material? Not just swords, but tools, armor, statues. If you can name it, I can forge it. It's never an easy undertaking, I will admit. Sprained muscles are par for the course, but the same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget, the struggle is all worth it for the outcome. No wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job's a non-stop high-intensity exercise. So how is your kind not going extinct? Extinct? Made redundant by technology. Aren't there ways to make specialized weapons without overworking yourself? Against modern machines, it's true. I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creations lack their human touch. You gotta keep things natural. Traditional, that's when truly amazing things happen. If my creation touches the heart, it's better than anything made by machine. Imperfections, be darned. You know, I sound like Chris Chan, so I'm gonna stop doing that accent now. Better than machines, huh? Oh, who's your first suspect? I'm gonna be honest, first suspect is either this guy, the girl we woke up with, it's the girl with glasses, and this one, I suspect this girl, I suspect the guy in the suit, and like in terms of a first death, I think it's gonna be the kid, like the kid looking person. She just seems like the type to just get killed off. Maybe it's a surprise excursion. Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the test. That's stupid. If the academy is that unhinged, no one would continue attending it. Well, you know, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Needless optimism isn't a substitute for reason. There's a gathering happening outside the building, Miss Karia explored. Would you like to join? We're planning to discuss some very important matters there. I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone. I'll be honest. I feel like she's too nice. She's either like a suspect, or like she might like somehow end up getting killed. Like, all the really big characters, like strong characters in Danganronpa, always end up getting killed somehow. Like the first game's so old. I'll spoil the first game for you guys if you haven't seen it. Spoiler, I guess. Sakura, she dies, but she killed herself. So I mean, it wasn't. Second game, like bro got turned into a robot. Yeah, it was crazy. Like buff guys always be getting taken down, but there's like a lot of buff people here, so who knows. Glad to see you're all right, kid. I'm all right. This has to be the pirate, right? Everyone is scared running away like that. I really thought we could catch you, but how fortunate that the door came equipped with a lock.
See?
However, it was all worth it. Look at these people I've befriended during my exploration. I'll give credit where credit's due. You came back with plenty of spoils.
Oi, you.
I want to talk for a sec. You're a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers, ahoy matey, that kind of pirate, right?
Pirate?
Eh?
I'm not a pirate. I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. Wait one sec, guys. I'm not a pirate, I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. A ship captain. You don't need to be so loud. She was just asking a question. Just a question. For guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tired stereotype. Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like those lowlives.
Jeez.
Let me see what you said here. Can I see the chat? Can't see the chat. Hold on. Can I see chat? There we go. Defo, Visor Girl British. Defo first death. So your theory is that Visor Girl is gonna die first, and the makeup artist is gonna be the killer. You know, honestly, dude, she would have such a creative kill. Like, could you imagine, like, she would use makeup to make it like she could she could tamper with craft. Like, if there's ever makeup on the dead body, we know who to suspect first. It's probably best you leave this man alone. I take it he's dealt with our kind before.
My mistake.
I never like to soil the mood, but a man can only stand so much.
Real sorry.
Sorry for losing my cool. Okay, whatever. Hey, you were a ship captain, right? This guy was acting weird, but I wanted to get more out of him. I never pictured a ship captain receiving an invitation from Eden's Garden Academy, especially not someone like this guy.
That's right.
That's right. I know the seas like the back of my hand. Every river and waterway within the north and southern waters.
I'm the king of the seas, hero of
Bro sounds like freaking All Might, like in the dub of My Hero Academia.
John de la Mer.
Bro, what? Ultimate ship captain. That's sick. King of the seas, hero of the storms. People actually call him that, or did he come up with those names himself?
Is that really true?
You know, every river and waterway. Is that really true? Yep, I've studied every map I possibly can. Of course, I haven't actually been everywhere. According to a stingy little thing called a border patrol, that's known in some parts as trespassing. I may be king of the seas, but I'm not above the law. I suppose that's good enough.
I see.
Either way, it's not like it matters much here. From the looks of it, we're nowhere near the ocean. Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You lads can trust me. I'll protect you as if you were my own crew.
What now?
John D. Lamer. Her kills can be so innovative. I suppose from whoever put these wrist watches on us. Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in this place apart from us. Guess that means our only obstacle is finding an escape. Not too big of an ask, eh? All you do is find where we entered. Then voila, sweet freedom. From such a simple conclusion, he sure is making a big deal of it.
By the way,
The people are gathered outside the building Mr. Karya explored. We want everyone together so we can discuss what to do next. Would you like to join?
Good to know.
All I get to keep people on the same wavelength. See you there, mate. Her death can be so creative that she could be like talking to her makeup and kill her. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? The guy's a prick, not at all what I expected. Funny, he was every bit as dumb as his appearance. What was the Academy thinking, inviting someone like him? Well done, we managed to exchange formalities with everyone here. We should meet with the others and formulate a plan of action. On our honor as Ultimates, we will not be confined any longer. What a dramatic kid. The others should be gathered by the courtyard outside. That's where I should head next. I wonder, is it gonna be like a chapter a year? Or is it gonna be like a chapter every 7 months or something? Like, if so, your basic Danganronpa game has 6 chapters, so 6 years. I wouldn't even be in high school anymore. Holy crap! Yeah, I'd be a college
any
man.
clue?
So, any clue what's going on here?
What if?
We're being pranked, 100%. This would be a really elaborate prank.
No, seriously.
Some people have the money for it. Mr. Beast. Whatever it is, I'm killing the prick who's responsible. Surprising they didn't see me getting anywhere.
Excuse me.
This is off topic, but I don't believe I ever asked your name, loud woman in the visor. It's Grace, you wanker. And your surname, please? Madison. Grace Madison, the ultimate golfer. How do you know that? You said it in that dining hall, remember?
That's problematic.
I don't call you being there for introductions. Maybe she was eavesdropping. Eavesdropping? I would never. I simply happened to overhear your conversation is all. In other words, she was eavesdropping. Hey, if we're gonna take a step back for a second, what was this about a dining hall inside the building over there? Is there a kitchen too? Not anything low-cal? I'm starving. Be patient, will you? Introductions are still underway. Okay, but you have to speed run them. Gaming references from someone else? The universe has been thrown off balance. Ahem, along with Grace Madison, we have the mighty and prestigious Wolfgang Akir, as well as the ultimate lawyer. That's correct. Oh, hey, lawyer man.
Lawyer man?
Yeah, is that your name for me?
Yep.
It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more?
I must decline.
Stay with what you already have. Lawyer, well, it's so nice to meet you. Next up we have, squinted at me. His name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang Grace?
I'm not too
I have no idea. Why do people hate us so much, dude? Tell me, I'm pretty sure it's Mark, right? My bad, I got a habit of mixing you guys, sort of guys together. What are you waiting for? Tell us your name already. Damon Maitsu, ultimate debater. A debater. So like a bargain bin lawyer. That's Grace Madison, Wolfgang Kier, Diamond Matsu. Who is left? Eva Suguna. Eva. Just Eva? Like the spy. Eva Sunaka. It's a very pretty name. Fittingly elegant, isn't it? But let's not get off topic. What's your talent, Eva? Now that she's mentioned it, I'm pretty sure you... Yeah, I don't remember her telling me either. But that... Would you mind telling Fair you tell me yours? Ultimate liar. I don't like that talent one bit. I don't. What's your talent? Ultimate forager for mushrooms. Her favorite character or historian from known, or is he known as Mr. H? I have no clue. It's like, what's your actual talent? That's it. What? Didn't know lying something you could be the best at. You learn something new every day.
For real?
Should believe her? How's someone supposed to make a career out of lying? Easy, get a job in marketing. It's just what I am. That's supposed to be your explanation? But that's, I mean, if you're the best at lying, I'm supposed to believe anything you say. Especially those last 4 words were alternate Eva Expert. That's when it happened.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me? Yes? Great. Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, but expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy. May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Doubt it.
We're at Eden's Garden Academy? We can't be. No kidding, this place looks nothing like a school. Stop talking so loud. I want to hear this. I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats waiting for a proper orientation, but there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is that you enter the building across from me. From there, we can begin preparations for a formal introduction. Until then, farewell.
I must take note of this.
That was certainly interesting. Couldn't agree more. Whack.
Somebody explain.
You think he's the person that brought us here?
You following?
Yo, what if he set up the sleeping gas on the train?
Bit complicated.
In that travel bag? How do you reckon he snuck it on? Sorry to interrupt, but we're not going to skip that part he said about the building, are we? He wants us to go inside. What do you think? Should we?
Hell no!
I'm not waltzing right in there just for me to die or something. Die? You think we're going to be harmed? If our captors wanted to kill us, we'd already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Reactions, I guess? I don't know. I'm not a psychopath.
How should I put it?
If it calls for it, what if we walk in together as one big group? When you know someone is looking out for you, then it can be a lot less scary. Hey, she's got a point. The only way we can progress is if we face the problem head on.
Soybean.
Easier said than done, soybean. I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it too naive? There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism from time to time. Let's just try it, okay? Alright. I must willing to be the first to walk in. And I must have enough willpower to push the doors open. Is the guy, okay. Don't know. Is that gonna be a dead guy? What? Of a young woman? Oh. I thought there were 16 of us. 1, 2, 3.
Holy.
Dining hall people, you were in the building before us. Tell us what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I never even saw her. You were there, 2 bargain bin. Don't even. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
You missed a whole butt person? Yeah, right. Sorry, you must have seen her. Come on, just admit it. Not pressing me for an answer, you.
Hold on.
I can corroborate Damon's story. There was never a body. Miss Masson and I walked through this exact hall and saw nothing. So between the time you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered. You think she was murdered? Well, I don't know for sure, but what happened to her? Does that really look self-inflicted? So there's a killer running on the loose. But I don't recall hearing anything when I was walking outside. This can back me up, right? She's right. There are no screams and no one left the building. And the killer's still inside. More panic shouts fill the corridor. Eva silently walked over to the body. What are you doing? She crouched beside the door and poked her in the face.
What the? You.
Stop that. It's not real. This girl. She's just a dummy. Dummy.
You're crazy.
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, inspect it yourself. No one else is offering, I can do it.
Are we ready?
Well, how does that sound, everyone? Turn and look at each of us. My reservations, but when he's gazed my mind, my lips instantly sealed shut. And the look he gave me, it was unexpectedly intense.
Okay.
Yes, you can do it.
I'll be damned.
It is a dummy.
For real? Say what?
How did you know it was fake? On tuition, also a corpse would smell. This doesn't smell.
Dude, no.
As if, could you be any more suspect?
That ain't it.
Not just that, there's something under the dummy. What is it? A tablet. It was still on the dummy. There's no blood on it, as far as I can tell. Nice hiding place. Hey, wouldn't you have noticed it if I hadn't taken a closer look? Gives the impression I was supposed to, don't it?
real?
Hey, what's on the tablet? Let me turn it on. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. They got me with that fake thing right there. I was scared for a sec. Yeah, what in the actual crap is right? They got me. They got me. I'm gonna give them credit where credit's due. They got me. Oh, it's loading something. After a few seconds, the loading symbol vanished. In its place was a photo of the girl. What is this? However, the tablet hadn't finished loading. After that, the image. The victim is Kara Kosken, the ultimate teacher's aide. She's stabbed in the torso. Oh, this is gonna be like a tutorial trial where we have to like find a fake killer, and like it's just so we can learn the controls of the game and stuff. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. It reads like a real body report. First a dead body that's revealed to be a dummy. Now a body report? What the heck is going on? You took you long to find that tablet? Long, long ago, a heinous murder was committed. The victim so happened to be an ultimate, much like yourselves. For you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as an effigy of the victim with the appropriate injuries. Quite emotionally draining to craft that dummy, it served as a strong reminder of what was lost. She was such a nice girl, so much potential, lost to violence. Anyway, it is your responsibility to figure out the details of her death. Surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moments, etc. But don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. He's already right in front of you. See that gray man on the tablet screen? Yup, that's your guy. Please investigate the crime scene and gather as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, you will be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it's in your best interest to put your full effort into this. Have fun, everyone.
Not okay.
Investigation? What the heck? Enough of this already, dude. I don't want any part in this. Stop telling me what to do. She got a large chunking rock from the floor and ran over to the speaker, screaming at an
Brutal.
No way, was that the watch? Trying to destroy private property? That's a zap. Frick. Frick. Is he for real? Is this school trying to make us solve an old murder? Hold on, you guys. You can't just believe everything that strange man claims. Why don't Eden's Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like this? Even if he tried to, the Ultimate Talent Program would have stopped them. I would underestimate the school board executives. Money can get to people's heads and make them take risks they shouldn't. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this is their version of an entrance exam.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. 5'6" at 18. Dude, I'm like...
What did you say?
Actually, based on my height. Would the UTP really be okay with this?
Think about it this way.
It's pretty counterintuitive. Everyone would want to quit their enrollment after this. And sue. This is the work of a separate group. Why are they using the academy's name? Is it a way to hide their own, maybe? They might have even kidnapped us because we're attending Eden's Garden Academy. Explain? Well, what if they knew all we had to do was board the train? Explain why we passed out. They boarded the train before us and planted the bag with the gas. Because this happened on the train to the academy, they claim they are the academy. Everyone keeps saying they. Isn't it the speaker man who just kidnapped us? It obviously wasn't just him. Seizing a train, bringing 16 people to an unknown location, that takes a team to do. Of course, that raises another glaring question. Why us? Why have we been brought into this? Is it because we're ultimates? It's not like anyone's specialty is detective work. It just doesn't add up. I think I will let the rest of you handle this. I doubt I'm needed in this grotesque situation. I'll just be on my way. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, can I come with? I feel super bad about leaving you alone. Oh, sure, I suppose. And they can do it. On that note, Diana and Toshiko walked away in the kitchen. Huh. I'm gonna go with him. Screw this. He's better than us.
I don't know.
I don't know about this. Will this man, will this go if we won't know if we continue standing around this. For now, all we can do is take the risk and do as he says. He's right. I need to brace myself and follow the directions I've been given. As for now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. I can only hope that this ordeal will be over soon. Investigation. Before I do anything else, I should go back over the tablet. Okay, the victim is Kara Kosken, the ultimate teacher's aide. 5'6", 112 pounds, female, 18. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and to her scalp. Should play Bioshock after this? What the heck is Bioshock? There's a lot going on here. Chemical burns in addition to 28 stab wounds. Jeez, I don't want to believe anything the speaker guy says, but if this murder really is based on true events, dang, the killer is totally sick in the head. Okay, so we're going over a fake murder. That's kind of cool. Well, it's not fake, but a murder that already happened. Our captors gave us information about the victim. To their credit, what's written on the tablet seems accurate, but I should inspect the body just in case. Darn it, it's just a doll. Damon, stop hesitating. Damon, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Damon. I don't know. The doll was slumped up against the door. Her torso was soaked in blood. Parts of her shirt had been ripped open, exposing bits of her bloody, indiscernible pulp. Ugh. Really trying to control my breathing and avoid throwing up. It's just a doll. There's no reason to be afraid of a doll. A bloody knife. Okay. A bloody knife lay next to the victim. It's safe to say that this must be the murder weapon. Bloody knife has been added to the true bullet section of your trinket. Assault rifle. The initial sight of the doll shocked me so much I completely overlooked this rifle. Inspecting it now, I realized something. If the victim was stabbed, why was a rifle near her body? That rifle. Please step back of that. I'm curious about something.
No.
What? No, Before I could finish my sentence, Gene walked over to where I was, picked up the gun. Hey, you're messing with the crime scene. Ignoring me, he released the magazine on the gun and with surprising ease. From the top of the magazine protruded a loaded bullet.
I see.
That's interesting. This rifle hasn't even been used. Definitely a dangerous thing to have around. I'll put it down and guard it so nobody gets any smart ideas. Better than him holding it. Darn, a loaded gun. What was going on in the killer's head? Why bring a gun in the crime scene and not even use it? Yeah, let's say. What if he either used it for intimidation or it's a red herring to make people think she died? Like people that don't care think she. Well, I don't know. Assault rifle has been added. Have I investigated the body yet? I can't remember. This girl has been stabbed repeatedly. Don't need a tablet. However, cause of death, you think it was stabbed at the heart, but the tablet came with blood loss. And a closer look, the wounds didn't even seem excessively deep. It's not deep enough to pierce her heart. And from blood loss, what does that say about the killer? They probably could have killed her quickly if they wanted. Did they want her to suffer a slow death? Darn, this is messed up. Is there anything else for me to like, how do I go in that mode? There's like a mode I could go in. I think it was enter. Okay, there we go. I've invested everything I can. Tell me what? I invested her body. Like, what is there left for me to? Assault rifle? I did everything there is. What is this? Yeah, but assault rifle. Yeah, and then body again. Okay, that was yes. I know. Let me leave. How do I get out of this? I am trapped. Trapped. You know, is there like a settings, like a save? Okay, thank God I figured that out. Holy crap, I would have lost all my data. Like an F2 button, wasn't there? Like F2, F1, F2. Let's pass conversation. How do I get out of this? I'm trapped in purgatory. I already checked, didn't I? Could have sworn I checked. There's nothing left for me to do. There's the body. There's this. There's that. And there's nothing else for me to look at. So why can I not leave? What is going on? How do I get out of here? This is getting on my nerves. I know about the assault rifle, man. I don't care. Get me off of the screen, man. Let's like click her legs. No. Do I have to look at her. Her hands are a separate thing. Oh. No other washing used apart from her nails. Like there were dried blood underneath them. There's blood underneath her nails, but on the rest of her hands. Ugh. Oh yeah, something else was catching my eye. Check the inside of the closet now. Alright. I can finally leave. Yes. Let me in here. Alright. Let's see what is there to explore here. The rest of the building, the inside closet, was old and dilapidated. It was the last place I wanted to go digging through, but I had to. Otherwise, I won't be able to present a strong argument. Back of the closet. Let's see what time it is anyway. And I've been streaming for a hot minute. Holy crud. Her hands, at her hands, her hands. Oh man, Clutch, I'm sorry. I don't check chat a lot. I need to check chat more. I just see at her hands. I'm sorry. There might be more clues around here. I'm going to check the entire closet for evidence. I think a person like her is probably more likely to cause a murder, not to solve one. Alright, I found that. Alright, Mr. Lawyer Guy.
It's for the best.
We must make every effort to examine the crime scene as thoroughly as possible. Not for the sake of entertaining the people who kidnapped us, but for the sake of the victim. After all, this is based on a real murder, was it not? That was the tablet said, though I'm still skeptical about the validity of that statement. And last girl. Gamer lady.
Check it out!
Hey, check it out. What's behind this door? Saying she stepped away from the corner. It's a ladder. Doesn't seem like there's anything. I'm disappointed in you. Huh? You call that thing a ladder, so obviously it's a step ladder. Aren't they predecessors for anything? I have to agree with Miss Amber. Everything knows an ace investigator must record his evidence as accurately as possible, so what the victim would want. Blood, guy that doesn't get my references, no fun to be around. check on the peeps outside. Smell you later, lawyer man. She's already out of here. Did she even investigate anything besides the stupid ladder? That gamer lady is getting on my nerves, like, to no end. Holy crap. I do not like her at all. Not much to explore here. A shelf. Shelf was packed with assortment of towels. I think each child would expect anything underneath. Maybe gathered dust or nothing looked special about them. Okay. There's a bucket. It's knocked over. What if it was knocked over because she had to fight? But why randomly lying here? Good question. There's nothing inside it except what is the smell? Smell like bleach? Bucket has been added to the truth bullets. I love bucket, I guess. I'm pretty sure I checked everything. Let me make sure. Oh, up here. Clock. 0, 0. There's a clock. Doesn't seem like it works. Looks like everything's around here. I should check it around the end. Alright. Into room. Back of closet. Here we go. Oh, were they always here? were they always here? I don't remember them.
Gotta stay one step
I checked all the containers on this shelf. They're all fun, with the exception of the bottles of bleach. Bleach. Huh, there's a bucket in the closet that reeked of it. That's probably not a coincidence, given this thing is supposed to emulate a real crime scene. Here's how much effort has been put into this. Can't think too much about what situation we're in, or I'll never be able to handle it. Like, I'm curious if this is like a mock trial. If this is supposed to get us used to it, or if one of the people here performed this murder. Like, they performed the murder and they just don't know. And there's so many things I'm confused about. Now she mentioned it, it doesn't look like it's out of place. You think it would have gathered dust like the other items in here? Did they recently get cleaned or something? The company's headquarters have similar ones installed, but these cameras are even more high-tech. Typical school, spending more on security than educating their students. I mean, yeah, schools do need security. Stop being difficult, I guess. Yo, buff lady. These shelves are real intriguing. Some of the cleaning brands go as far back as the 80s and 90s. You recognize them? Oh, gotta go. Alright, see you later, Clutch. Have a nice day, homie. Because I use them. Why would you want that?
How should I put it?
Old chemicals can do the job better, since there were fewer regulations about what's poisonous and all that. Just don't ask where I got them. Don't want to lift their fuzz. I'm sure they don't care about her black market cleaning supplies. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the old enter button. We can check this, the camera. Ooh. It's another surveillance camera. Is that the guy on the speaker watching us through this? Just the thought it made my stomach hurt. Ding dong bing bong. Alright, when that's time, look at you all. You investigated the crime scene so well, it's enough to bring a tear to my eye. Jokes aside, please meet by the elevator for the class trial. You should find it somewhere around the Tree of Ignorance. Don't let me wait too long. Watch getting zap happy. See you soon. Class trial, what the heck does that mean? Sounds like it's the end of our investigation. If we were done with this closet, we should go outside and talk to the others. We should. He's correct.
Come off the grass.
Oi, what the heck is a class trial? Your guess is as good as mine. Obviously, we're going to the court. Court.
What?
He's going to put us on trial.
Listen to me.
Maybe that's where we'll talk about the clues we found.
Just saying.
Makes sense for our current situation. Investigation, clues, files. What else could that stuff be for? Good point. It does seem oddly similar to court procedures. Obviously, we're missing key suspects and witnesses, but then they don't seem to be relevant to this case anyway. You mentioned that this elevator was near the Tree of Ignorance, right? You must be referring to the room with the tree. Probably, yeah. It's the only thing I can think of. However, I don't recall seeing an elevator anywhere. What are we waiting for? Let's get our butts over there. She keeps treating us like a dumb game. If we really are going to trial, then that's going to be a nuisance to deal with. Might as well follow her. One by one, everyone left. I have no choice but to go as well. Okay, now that I know there's a save button, I'm going to remember how to save first of all. Here we go. I'm gonna save real quick. The stream's gonna probably be coming to an end soon, guys, because I have to go somewhere in a little bit. I have to go on a little outing with some of my homies. I promised to do. Through this door. Well, let's go. Oh, you know what? The class trial room is probably like where that tree was. Time closings. What does that even mean? Alright, let's go to the courtroom. Let's handle business, I guess. When I arrived at the tree, I saw that people were already bickering. Big tree. Overused religious symbol is tight. Right after this, can you confirm liar check? Why you keep asking her? Come off the grass. She's clearly faking her talent.
Am I hearing you right?
And that makes her one of the bad guys? Who'd want to fake their identity besides someone with a secret to hide? She has a point there. People only lie, like hide stuff when they care. Bring a mask to avoid passing out or whatever. If all you needed was a mask to protect you, then... Hey, don't look at me. I literally passed out. This helmet's got plenty of holes in it. Suffocate otherwise.
I've got something to say.
No, liar chick's toy. Oh, she's sus. Oh no. Okay, game lost a brownie point, guys. Oof. It lost a brownie point. Fell off. Intuition, my butt.
Hold your horses.
It's not unbelievable. My gut told me we should inspect the doll. Now look at us. We're on a mission to solve her murder.
Any clue?
Where's this elevator supposed to be again? That's right. There's meant to be an elevator around here. But all I see is the tree of ignorance. Maybe we're missing something here. Maybe we're being played for fools. Well, it's obviously like the gate. Let's go to the gate. Don't tell me this is a puzzle. I've been running out of time. The more I look at it, the more confused I am. I'm gonna get a headache. I better stop. I'm guessing this is where, like how like in Danganronpa, like you get more places to go to every death. This is probably how it's gonna be. E might be like the final place you go to. What am I supposed to be doing here, man? I'm confused. I wasn't like listening to anything they were telling me. The statue's probably a thing. Like that streamer guy said, sus.
What you doing?
You notice the statue too, don't you? Oh yeah. What's up with the statue? There's definitely something whack about it. I can't just put my finger on what. The mask is broken. There's a piece missing.
I'm talking.
No, this definitely seems intentional. Oh my god. We put the statue piece there. Yep, and then the elevator opens. I hate that. What about I got the eyes of a predator. This isn't a comp. Never mind. Now everyone's starting to search the tree again. Some people say the tree itself out of the screen. Everyone, I found it. We gathered around to see what Grace she's holding. That must be it. What should we do with it? Just take it back at 9? Probably, yeah. I'll take care of it. Back off, Hercules. You ain't the one who found it. Grace brought the piece over to the statue and slid it right over. Then, nothing happened. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Uh-oh. Suddenly, the ground we were standing on began to shake. Are we about to die? Oh my lord. Wasn't that voice line? Holy crud. That actually worked. An effing secret passageway in a tree. I never thought I'd see that. The tree of knowledge, a symbol of sentience, intuition. The tree of ignorance emulates the wonder of nature, but does not achieve it. Justly so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom. Like, I always liked the Danganronpa world. Well, not really liked it, but I found it funny. That, like, there's these people that like get like praised for just having one talent. Like I wouldn't even have an ultimate talent. I'd be like the ultimate talent. You know, like how there's the ultimate talentless people, like the main characters of the first 2 games. How like they like how one's like the ultimate lucky student. How he's just lucky. That's really it. He's not good. He has no actual talent.
Yep.
What are we waiting for? Let's explore.
If I may ask.
Why the sudden rush? I want to get home, duh. We get this over with, we'll get out quicker. Simple math.
Sure.
Fair enough. So we just walk in, do we? One by one, we approach the opening of the tree. And descended into the darkness. Oh, this is just like Danganronpa. Less and less people appear. Let me just make sure there's 16 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, there are 16 of us. Unless I miscounted, which is very possible. With a rumble, the elevator began its descent. We stood in silence. 16 warriors, strangers plummeting into the unknown. That's where we are, after all. Random people thrown into this horrible place, and for what? Some twisted man's game? A fake crime scene, an investigation, a creepy statue, an elevator in a tree? None of this was the work of your average kidnapper. This was something much bigger, and in no way could it be connected to Eden Gardens Academy. The elevator began to slow, snapping me out of my thoughts. I sit up tall. The doors are opened. In the center of the room, 16 podiums have been arranged into a circle. Were those for us? Well, obviously. Danganronpa. Even if it was a bit quick. As you can see, this is the trial room. Each podium has a name on it. Find your designated podium and stand there until I give out further instructions. Hold on one sec, guys. Some of my buddies want to know what I'm doing. They're trying to stream snipe me, making pieces of cred. He's not streaming. He's not streaming well. Then I'll zap you, of course. Not this zapping crap again. Just face it, Miss Madison. We have to go along with his demands. Like there's a few smart ones in the pack, eh? Well, come along now. We don't have all day. There's no avoiding it. We have to assume our places. Time for Danganronpa to start. Oh my lord. Okay, this is awesome. Scanning the faces around me, everyone wore similar expressions. Discomfort, anger, worry, it didn't end. Been kidnapped and forced to play as pawns in some inane game. No free will, no choice in our actions. All we could do was move forward. We had to hope for an escape. A way to run from this twisted place. We had to solve this murder case. Yes, I would love to say my game actually. Hold on. Here we go. No trinkets. Begin class trial. In session. Okay, this is pretty cool.
Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class trial.
I forgot in class trials everyone has voice acting, so I can chill my voice.
What you do here is simple. Explain how the murder took place. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened to the victim. Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out. That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
Somebody, get me out of here.
If this is something we must discuss, I know a good place to start.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here.
Jesus, okay. Okay.
What? Oh, shit! They fried her brain!
Calm down. It's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects. If I wanted to see the brain dead bigger, I'd just turn on the telly.
The tele. Friggin' British, friggin'.
Please.
Holy crap. The people who's running this thing aren't playing around. Wait a second. Gotta straighten out. There we go.
As you were saying, Wolfgang?
Right.
The way I see it, they've been this trial.
Can I get like a seat with this thing?
Of course, this guy.
It's gonna be an onlooker. It's only fair.
Among Us.
You're
oh no.
seriously not going to contribute?
Hello, Mr. Anoant. Hi. Hello. How are you doing today?
What am I even supposed to do?
Put your detective hat on, buddy. We're here to solve a mystery.
Honestly, like, why is this guy being so difficult? Nobody cares. I mean, shut up. Dummy chick, right?
Who murdered her? How they murdered her?
True. That is correct.
It listed
That is also
wounds,
correct.
Yes, but it didn't explain how they were inflicted.
That is also correct.
Probably because it's so obvious.
But Miss Amber, you didn't even read the tablet.
And I don't have to.
Would you look at that? A debate's already underway.
I need to stop them before they arrive at the wrong conclusion. Sound of non-stop debate. Oh my god, they brought it back. Okay. Yep. I know how to do this. Yep. It's easy. Yep. Use the mouse to aim. Yep. I know how to do this. Basically something that's conflicting with what we have. Yep. I understand. Okay. I forgot. Oh, let's go. Oh, I feel like I haven't played this game in ages because I haven't played this game in like a year. Holy crud. Okay. Oh, it's so fast. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot that. Okay.
How she died.
Objection.
Oh,
it's
objection?
obvious what the murder weapon was.
No, it is not.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was...
Big scary gun. Oh, that's right. There was a gun. By a man.
Okay. So she is very wrong.
It's obvious what the murder weapon
No, it is not. I missed. How do you concentrate? I'm not good at aiming. Hold on. Slow down, slow down. Oh, here we go.
And what could
There we go. Okay. It's not obvious because there's a knife and a gun, and we're pretty sure it's stab wounds. So that girl, the gamer girl, needs to shut up. So I guess the gamer girl is like the character that just adds like crap that isn't true. She's just that character. Like every Danganronpa game.
Let me finish talking.
Dang, okay. Every Danganronpa game has that character. Like just spews a bunch of bull crap that makes no sense.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Okay, so I knew like something with the gun, I just didn't know like what specifically.
Cassidy, can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
Honestly, man, shut up.
Oh, what? I searched that place from top to bottom.
No, you didn't.
Then tell me, how was a fully loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon?
That's easy. It wasn't. Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity.
Shut up.
Any smart shooter could tell you that. Right, Desmond?
Why are you bringing me into this?
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso. If the gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
Details. If the gun didn't do that, chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
It was a knife, of course. Freaking stab wounds. It was the knife. Like, is everyone here just an idiot, or is it just this gamer girl? Like, she needs to go shut her mouth.
It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right
Yeah.
next to the victim's body.
Literally, bruh.
Cam's razor gotta ruin everything.
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
It's like, you know, there was Yasuhiro there when... There's Yasuhiro there in Danganronpa 1, but he was funny. She's not really funny, and she's getting on my nerves. Oh, I shouldn't have auto on.
Didn't use the rifle. Why was it at the crime scene?
Good question.
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
That is
See
possible.
why you'd be storing a gun in a janitor's closet.
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Honestly.
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no. Everyone's starting to yell.
Okay, now stop debate. Let's get it. What's my true bullets to work with? Tablet assault rifle. I'm going to pull out.
Both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
That is correct.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
Not really.
I bet that one didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer would
Kill.
have no reason to bring it with him. And yet, They did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
This is tough.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun.
Ah, I sped through it. Sorry. Gosh darn it. I was concentrating so hard that I freaking sped through. Gosh darn. Okay, okay, I understand. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
To
Zeus.
reiterate, both the
Okay, I
rifle
think
and
I gotta
were next
argue
to the
with
victim's body.
Yet they opted
lady
for
here.
the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun.
Okay. I think it worked. It didn't work.
Oh, you agree?
Wait, the evidence Damon.
Okay.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife.
Yet they opted for the knife.
It's like a way to look at my evidence. I
Odd
feel like I'm doing
choice.
something wrong. That's my controls.
I bet that gun didn't even work.
The Oh no, I don't agree with her.
These days, it's all about aesthetics over effect.
Because the gun didn't even work in the first
If the gun was broken, then the kill. Are you out of it?
To reiterate,
What?
both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife.
What he said is
Odd
correct.
choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work.
And what she's saying is not.
These days, it's all about aesthetics.
You're a.
If the gun was broken, then the kill.
No, that's.
I'm be honest, I don't even know why that is. I'm gonna be I'd be lying if I said I knew why that is. Like I'll have to hear him talk.
Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running.
What? You think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed. With a knife. The reason they didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
Good point.
But then, who did?
Easy.
The victim. She had it to intimidate them.
Dummy had the gun?
If it wasn't the killer, it has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet. She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
Complete sense.
Yep, it does.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
The only time I'm not to get into some argument with this kid.
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct? If so, why didn't she shoot them?
A stealth attack. I bet the killer memorized her AI movement.
This gun girl, gamer girl needs to
That's
shut
not
up, bro.
technically true.
Good point. It
There's
isn't
evidence of
technically
a
true.
struggle between the victim and the killer.
I wasn't listening. F2. What proves the villain was able to wound the killer? The fact that the assault right victim's hands. Yes.
This is it.
Her hands had blood on them. Like specifically.
We found dry blood under the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker.
That is correct.
Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Why would you resort to scratching when you're carrying a gun?
That is a good question
Did
too.
something get in the way of her using it?
Wonder if that killer stole it from her.
He should have seen or heard him coming from the hallway at the very least.
Why do you think she was in the hallway?
That's where the fight happened.
I think you're getting ahead of yourself.
How can we be
you
sure
be
the fight happened?
happened there?
That's the thing.
Maybe the
We
fight
can.
started in the hallway, and after.
If that happened, shouldn't there have been streaks of blood on the floor?
I guess so.
It was merely a jest. No need to take it so seriously.
Instead of dragging them.
Why is she acting all weird? What the
What
heck?
if the killer carried her? I don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of drag marks.
But then, wouldn't the killer have been covered in?
Yep.
Aye. It should have gotten every.
That is correct.
Those wounds were brutal. A few inches deep, I reckon.
Good point.
She was obviously killed in the closet. That's where the blood was.
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry for derailing the conversation.
Oh, this is tough. Ingrid, Trust, Anowant hates his viewers. Oh, it's you, Cold Brew.
It doesn't make much sense.
Upload a video and then we'll talk. There must be something we're missing. Something that explains how the victim was overpowered. And I'm the only one who can figure that out. Alright. Talk about agree points. So we have to agree with them, I'm guessing, at this point. The last Nonstop debate, you would have noticed that some praises were blue. Yeah, that means they're agrees, which means instead of disagreeing, I have to agree with them. Okay. Oh, okay. What do we get for this? Bucket, tablet, victim's hands. Okay.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one.
Okay.
And knocked the gun out of her hand.
I don't think so, no.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
That, I believe that.
He still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend?
I
wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
I doubt it. I hate this guy. Why did the victim not shoot the attacker? Maybe.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
How do I check my freaking evidence? Okay.
Those two did have a crazy tussle.
Okay. Eyes and scalp. See them coming. Oh. Okay. I understand.
So why didn't she?
I bet that girl didn't even.
Oh crap! Sticky keys. No. Darn it! No.
Thought the killer was
Gosh darn kids and their sticky keys.
That slimy killer.
I got it.
Actually has a point. The victim
Yeah, exactly.
couldn't see what was
She
going on.
messed up. If she messed up her eyes, then I mean, she
According
wouldn't
to
be able to
the
see,
tablet,
right?
She suffered chemical burns to the face and eyes. Also,
Inside the janitor's closet, there's a large empty bottle of bleach. That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
With bleach? All that pain. Yet she still managed to fight back.
That is a good
She
point.
sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed.
Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her
was
less
dangerous.
dangerous. That's a good question.
He pinned
though.
her against the door and stabbed her. She tried to retaliate.
Until eventually dying from her wounds.
Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down?
Shut it up! Shut up! Okay, my past is the past. Can we change all that? Yeah, we can't. We can't.
No.
Seriously?
We haven't.
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded.
She was.
We figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone's heart. Because of you, we're one step closer to bringing the victim justice.
This was never about the dummy.
However, we should think of this case like an equation. Knowing how it works is only half the struggle.
True.
As if
Why? The motive. Yep, the motive for the
you
kill.
speak like we have any information on the killer.
That's a good point too.
What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
A non-character, an
Not every
NPC.
answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa! Hold the phone!
Bro, stop me. Whoa. Get with the status quo.
What? Since when was Grace back to normal?
That's what I'm wondering.
Right now, Soybean. Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire.
Yeah, this girl is supposed to be Miyu with bunny ears for some reason.
Cause
Right?
there's a big ass elephant in this room.
An
Elephant in the room.
That's giving us too much credit.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense. Problem is, you've yet to explain how.
I sort of assumed he spilled it on the victim.
Wait 1 sec, guys. Alright.
Right. He just tipped the bottle over her.
That bottle is where the bleach came from, sure. but I doubt the bottle itself was involved in the murder. When we found it, it was
Neatly ordered on the
near
shelf.
the back. The gun and knife were
Do you think the killer just poured the contents of that bottle?
sure before the actual murder took.
And what is this something else?
That is a good
Come
point.
on, explain it before this dumpster turns molten.
And look at chat. You're forgetting something. Check your DMs. Like on my phone. You got. Oh! I do have to do that. You are correct. Ah, alright.
If the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Ah! Alright, guys. The stream's gonna have to end early. Hold on.
There were a bunch in the closet.
Can I save at all?
I bet the killer had a secret.
If I can't save, I'm stuck. But if I can, I bet the killer had it. Okay, I don't think I can save. Hold on.
Hey, the ink vanishes when the battle's over.
Call the fire brigade, Grace.
Wait one sec, guys. Okay.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
That is a good question.
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Ooh.
There were a bunch.
Killer had us.
Okay, I don't agree with water gun. I don't agree with bottle. It was a bucket. It was the bucket. That's the other container.
Well,
what about
A container. Boom. I agree. I consent. Oh crap.
She's correct.
The killer put the chemicals in a
Or, more
bucket.
specifically, the same bucket we found at the. If the killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Me too.
That makes sense.
It does.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Okay, cool. So, how'd the killer use that butt?
It would be a fairly.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance.
Of course, my apologies.
I was killer to get the empty bucket. Without her knowing. There must be some kind of clue missing
Even
here.
if he did manage to splash her, however, aside from her eyes.
Well, if you check the tablet.
burns to the unless those chemicals.
Above.
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air? Maybe there was a mechanism.
Where's this bucket supposed to be again?
Above.
Was the killer hot?
There's no way they were up.
The step
There's
ladder.
nothing for them to. Not to mention, they couldn't have stabbed her from.
And if there's no place for the killer to sit,
Unless you take into account the size difference.
She was short, right?
Space above the entrance might not be able to support a person, but
And that thing supporting the bucket?
It was on the step ladder, right? There's a step ladder. I want to say the door. So when she opened it, it fell on her head.
I got it.
Like some school, you know, like in like those school movies, like they put like an eraser on the top and it hits you in the head, something like that.
the killer just balanced the bucket on the.
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Exactly.
Exactly. When the victim came into the room, she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to fall on her. This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant. When the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is a possibility, yes.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high?
That is a step ladder.
Unless they were abnormally tall.
Well, let's use.
Step ladder. Step ladder right here. Bam. This is my. Oh crap! I thought my mic. I'm hallucinating. Okay. Yes, it was the step ladder, obviously.
There was a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer probably used that.
No, he definitely
Finding it,
used that.
They could position the bucket right on top of the door.
Figures.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy
She
used my
drank the
secret
bleach.
for
I love drinking
obvious
bleach.
stepladder?
Your chat's getting bot spammed. Oh no. Hide user. Put user in timeout. There we go. Okay, I stopped it. Thanks for telling me. She drank it, she drank it, she drank it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think she drank it. That's just me.
No matter how obvious it seems, it's
No, I just fixed it. I went over there. Yeah.
It was the only knick-knack of its kind, too. If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
I see. It makes sense with what we've got so far.
It would.
But I'm not done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
Apes,
Please
okay.
just leave us alone. Oh.
Hey, don't be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
She might be loud, but she's definitely loud. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this.
Anyway, what was the killer doing when that bucket poured onto the girl's head?
Probably hiding behind the door. Like, I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Didn't just stand there.
Whoa! Hold on. Screw my mic back in. Alright. There we go. Okay, it's back to normal. There must have been a hiding somewhere, waiting for her to arrive. Somewhere nearby, I'd assume. Behind the door, right? She's behind the door.
What about behind the door?
Wouldn't the stepladder?
Ah, God. I'm getting close to dying. In the back of the janitor's closet. That's the only other place I can think of.
I've got it. The killer was hiding in the back of the closet.
Are they telling us that this girl died, so they're basically telling us, you know, we're about to have to go to another killing game?
Diagonal path between him and his victim. I say diagonal because that's the only. Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway.
Okay, I see. So she couldn't see anything. Then he rushed at her diagonally. Okay, that makes enough sense, I guess.
Creating the crime scene we found. Great job, guys. We're actually doing this.
Shut up,
was
gamer
the
lady.
last mystery, right? We must have put everything together now.
Even if it's all fake, I feel really bad for this victim.
It's an ugly sight, but she's no victim.
Huh?
Well, technically she is, but let's be real. The girl was carrying a gun.
Yeah, she was trying to kill
Probably
someone.
provoked the killer, and they killed her.
That's no excuse.
What?
There's no justifying murder. Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotion.
There's no excuse. There are 28 stab wounds. No girl, no person.
Wait.
It was the victim's name. Didn't anyone read the tablet?
Wolfgang is getting a little
I
mad.
agree with you, dude. But you don't have to shout out your point.
Oi, what's all this about? We figured out.
No. We're not finished here.
Wolfgang's kind of mad.
There's no murder without a proper motive.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer. We're looking for answers, which we have.
Do you turn in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion. This isn't about efficiency.
Dude, this guy's like the anime lawyer. He's like Phoenix Wright.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that.
Lawyer guy's kind of getting a little angry.
What was the
This girl is like, this is like the first time she's talked this entire trial. What?
killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
Maybe the gun freaked him out.
If I was in the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous. Thing is,
I always love Danganronpa because like it's just teenagers. Like they're not detectives. Like it's just them coming to conclusions.
Given the severity, I'd liken it to a crime of passion.
Something done on impulse?
What if they were frightened? A spooky thing might have set them off big time.
What if it was a motive?
Wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense. No matter what excuse the killer uses, it doesn't change the fact they have blood on their hands.
Yo, bud. You seem a little pressed.
Silence! I won't allow this!
What the heck? What's up with this guy? Pathos during non-submarines. Loading tier. Oh. Oh, okay. So this game added like 2 ways. So you can still get through by just using logic, but if you really want to, you could use like these little pathos things. So you can use logos and pathos. It's kind of cool. Okay. Tablet, bloody knife, assault rifle. 'Cause that was not in the other Danganronpa.
Kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
I mean, there is. It happened.
Take a chill pill, man.
Yeah, like honestly.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals.
She has a point.
This could have been self-defense.
I don't think so.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice.
Jesus, man, calm down.
There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof.
So says the ultimate liar.
She has a point there. Was this murder?
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
I don't know.
Take a chill pill.
Bloody knife. Assault rifle. It was fully loaded. Well, we don't know their motives. Fully loaded or not, we still don't know their motive.
This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make
Sadistic
a lot of assumptions
killing?
about the killer's.
You don't even. Just the crime scene they left behind.
I mean, we
This
know it,
killer,
yeah.
dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice.
I don't
How
know.
can we do that? There's no reason to.
I did that wrong.
You trust him?
To kill Kara.
Okay, I think I understand.
Could have been self.
I think I'm supposed to take this pathos, right?
No reason to.
Gosh darn it. I think I'm supposed to take the pathos, absorb the pathos, right? I think I'm supposed to absorb it. After absorbing the pathos, I think I'm supposed to use that pathos on her, like, comment about, like, why are we supposed to trust him? I think I'm supposed to do that. Absorb empathy. Here we go. Okay. I'm absorb the empathy. I will be the one. Okay. Okay, right here, right here. Okay, okay. Ooh. It's not working. What? Can't even absorb it. What? I'm running out of time. Hurry up. Okay, I'm gonna try absorbing the empathy again. It says E. I swear it says E.
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you.
I absorbed it.
If you have no. Liar.
Okay.
To kill Kara.
Laura's intuition. Okay. I'm gonna take the Laura's ingenuity and disagree with us being able to trust him. There we go. Pathos counter.
Expertise shouldn't be overlooked here. Wolfgang has spent his life in the courtroom and on the crime scene. He'd understand the criminal mind in ways we can't possibly imagine.
That is a good point right there.
He's even emotionally invested in a murder case he'd never seen before. If his lawyer's intuition tells us that the killer was in the wrong, then we have no reason to disagree. We're all ultimates for a reason. We need to trust in talent.
Well spoken. If Wolfgang is adamant about the killer's intentions, we should have faith in him.
I trust him.
Wolfgang's clearly trying his best for us.
Let's trust in the lawyer and his bargain bin buddy.
Hey! If it means going home, then new guys convinced me.
Right on! Team Wolfgang all the way!
Thank you all for your support.
Well, Eva, do you still disagree?
Even if I did, it's not worth pursuing.
You're right.
Does
Shut
this
up.
mean we're done here? Hey! We're...
In all honesty,
What?
Silly me, I have a short attention span.
Bro, I feel that.
Just for my own benefit, it'll be good practice.
Fine. I'll present
Practice.
We'll present the truth.
Oh, okay. So I know how to do this. It's like a freaking manga thing Danganronpa likes so much. Okay. How do I access this? What? Oh, I have limited time. Oh. Select stock, insert stock, confirm stock. How do I... Oh, okay. So, opening the door. So the opening the door part had to happen right here, I think. Ooh, it's wrong. I'm kind of scared now. In the janitor's closet. So let me try to find where the opening the door is. How is the trap triggered? Okay. Is this it? There we go. Okay. And going up the step ladder. Going up the step ladder would probably be... Going up the step ladder would be... somewhere here. Okay, I think it's here. I think. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then we gotta... In the janitor's closet. Where did the killer hide? In the janitor's closet. Okay, perfect. Alright, do I unlock anything else? Oh, here we go. Okay, perfect. Okay. Clawing at the killer's neck. I think they clawed at his neck, right? Yep. And assault rifle. This is gonna go when she's walking by herself, right? No, it's not. She was carrying the assault rifle to protect herself. And then that should go in the last spot that I'm missing here. Okay, that wasn't too hard. You know, your basic Danganronpa flair.
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide.
Alright.
Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle.
Okay, yeah, it's true.
That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
And decided he'd put her to eternal rest. He slid inside that little janitor's closet, where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
That is true. This beat kind of go, okay. Put in the bleach.
They needed to wait. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach.
Yep, we already saw this.
Sneaky little bastard.
What? Boss? So we did a funny, like,
to do that,
eraser on a door trick. Let's with a bucket of bleach. Then you hit in the corner.
After the killer could have made.
And
She got bleached. After getting bleached, she got stabbed.
The killer leapt from.
Ooh.
Well-being.
Ooh.
However,
that is the. Well, are you?
Measly 3 acts.
Who?
No one cares.
That is what I promised. But before this entire time, I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face.
Uh-oh.
My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it. However, my head, it raises a compelling argument.
He's probably the one that killed her.
Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little yes? Let's do away with the...
What was that?
Everybody!
Is he the one that killed her? Oh. Ah, frick. We messed around with some weird guy.
Those pickaxes, peasants. The walls have finally crumbled.
What?
Will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land? Serve it?
Oh no, am I?
Will you set it ablaze? Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
Honestly, dude.
What is going on?
Dude, I don't know.
Are you
speaker guy? No. You don't address your superiors like that.
Oh no.
Within the halls of this academy, you'll refer to His Highness, the great and powerful
Killing. Oh no. Well, the killing game now begins.
Well done.
Tozu.
The show must go on. Why the long face? My blood is raw.
Come on.
But then...
Mm-hmm. What? Rubbish.
Rubbish. Oh, he's right. This place. The room.
You... not okay!
Dude!
Pathetic.
Please don't. I just want to go home.
There's no need to worry. Let's see.
Dude, I hope this guy is like the Byakuya of this game and stays alive forever. I'm praying he does. So they're not talking. This game you promote is the killing game between students who don't have the heart to kill. Do you seriously think we'll abandon our morals so quickly? Yeah, that's totally right. We're like super boring people. We don't have what it takes to do something like this. My heart is terribly soft, so I'll take the most delicate piece of mochi. When I see you fly in my room, I'll catch the poor deer in a jar and then return it to nature. Mochi heart would melt otherwise.
I see. How interesting.
So, what has you so convinced? What do you mean? What makes you think people in this room lack the heart to kill? Do you even know anything about them besides their names and ultimate talents? If you do, then tell me. Regarding killing, where do they even stand? Are they okay with murder if it's for the greater good? Are they okay with murder if it guarantees their survival? Is where they currently stand on the issue the same as where they're willing to stand? Go on. You've had a couple hours to get to know everyone. That's plenty of time to learn their life stories, right? Should I take that as a no? Goodness, what a surprise. Not! You wouldn't be here all dressed up in this fancy suit if you were so naive.
Such a spoil.
Oh, and one more thing. The trial you just did, that was your preparation for the killing game.
Plot twist.
And for a good reason. If one of you is killed, the remaining students will participate in the true class trial. Your objective here is to uncover the culprit if you can. Using evidence you gathered during the investigation, you will argue who you believe committed the murder. The result will be decided by popular vote, and if you choose the right person, they alone will be executed and the killing game will continue. However, if you choose the wrong person, the guilty party will be set free and the rest of you will be executed instead. Those are the rules of this game. Everyone understand? All of us will be executed? It's not fair. That's one of the most beautiful rules. Everyone has an incentive to participate in the game, innocent or otherwise. That's insane. Treating us like pigs to slaughter. Nonsense, all of you have a chance to survive this game. Do you think the common butcher is so merciful? By the way, if no guilty party ever escapes, the killing game will end when there are only two students left. You may want to remember that, or maybe you don't care. It depends on what kind of person you are. At 16 people here, only 2 would be allowed to survive. Doing that hardly better than if someone gets away with murder. I know, that's what makes it so funny. Most of you will die no matter what, and yet, with every passing trial, you'll all cling to life more desperately. That exact mindset is what causes more murders to happen. Aren't these rules simply brilliant? A perfect test of the limits of human compassion.
I have an appetite.
I can't wait to see all of you in action. Who hit him?
I've said it a million times, you mangy fucking mutt!
Oh my lord.
Want nothing to do with this stupid game!
They're killing the ultimate golfer.
Ow, ow, ow! Stop it! Since you've made it clear you won't listen to reason,
They're gonna kill her, right?
I'll just make sure you have no arms to kill with!
Do you even listen to when I talk? I'm not the one doing the killing. It's you lot who...
Hey!
She's dying. Oh. Ooh. She got real lucky. Oh!
You.
For real?
You think?
I was talking about the golfer woman. Well, now she'll become acquainted with our enforcer, Mara. If any of the kids try to jeopardize the killing game such as by attacking me, she'll be there to put an end to your shenanigans. Even though she misses her shots, that was just a warning. I assure you it would be unwise to further test her sharp shooting ability.
In any case,
I really have an answer to your previous question, man. You asked me if I knew anything about my friends besides their names and talents. Truthfully, I don't, but I'll continue to trust them as if I do, because they're ultimates. They are charged with the betterment of society. They've proven themselves to be above simple acts of self-interest. We will not succumb, even if you trap us, fire guns at us, and force us to endure partial courtroom procedures. He's right. Grace is trying to compose himself, still clearly shocked by the run with death. No matter how weird these guys are, they're talented. Do you really think an ultimate would fall for this bullcrap? That's right. Friends and I have too much to live for and too much to achieve. Don't throw all that away for your killing game. We're all going to escape. We have to. Raise your voice in solidity. And for some reason, it made me sick. No one underestimates the strength of human connection. Quite familiar with this idea. What is this horrible feeling of contempt? Why do I feel this way when everyone else seems so hopeful? The voice inside me was answered by another. You've gotten it all wrong. Do you actually believe no one here will try to kill? You're really naive. I don't know how you made it as a lawyer. Instead of resorting to random and homonym attacks, why don't you explain your reasoning? It's obvious. Compared to normal people, ultimates are more prone to killing, not less. Living with constant praise from the public has ruined our self-sense. You need examples, just look around the room. In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape, you'll resort to murder. If you continue to convince all these people to trust each other, they'll only be more vulnerable. Was that your plan all along? Is it possible you want to make everyone vulnerable, so that it will be easier for you to kill them? That's enough. That's enough. Wolfie's done nothing wrong. He's given all of us a vote of confidence. Something we all need. Stop trying to turn us against each other, please. You're strong and sharp. I knew I had to say something. Ev was right.
No.
I know.
Look, I get it. You want to make the situation less scary for everyone. But Evan made a good point. All of us have clear motivation to leave this place, even at the cost of others' lives. Whether it's to see your families again or for the sake of our talents.
That's not it.
Diana, you had too much to achieve. Don't you see how playing into the masked man's hands? This whole we're all ultimates.
Hold on.
What do you insinuate? Don't we all carry the same obligation to improve the world we live in? I can no longer suppress my true feelings.
Wrong.
Really? The ultimate title means nothing. Freaking there's an ultimate gamer and an ultimate influencer here. Literally, dude. The ultimate talent means nothing. I mean, ultimate gamer, bruh. The only thing they are capable of is leeching off public attention for their own goals.
You've got to be kidding me.
No.
Some of you are an exception, obviously. But come on, there's no way the rest of you can improve the world we live in with your niche. Yeah. What you mean, the rest of us? You're an ultimate too. Yeah, what the heck makes you so special? What makes you so special? Well, I can actually achieve many things with my talent. I can argue policy, consider ethics, and morality. Better yet, I was the one who got you guys through the trial. That really what happened? I remember all of us helping out. You think you're better than us just because you can say words nobody understands. Well, that kind of stuff is relative. Like, tell me what a dragster is. Do you know? Watch that, at least unless you trip and fall from the umbrella of your vanity. I'm disappointed in you. How are you so concerned about making yourself look good when we're in the middle of a death game? I wasn't trying to. No use. They turned against me. Hurling obscenities, scowling, or simply shaking their heads. Since anger, hatred, and unquenchable sense of bloodthirst, I'll save that for later. I'm the only person who can spill blood in the courtroom. The elevator will take you back to the killing game arena. We've cleaned up the crime scene and prepared for a dorm room for each of you. Thanks. Now can I get lost? Okay. Enter his podium with a masked woman trailing closely behind. The bizarre mechanism that brought him into the room lowered the two of them into the ground and out of sight. Dude, everyone's... Right, guys, no matter what happens, we're all going to make it out of here okay. That's obviously a lie. When the madman left, its reality truly began to sit in. I'm trapped in a killing game with people who despise me. How did this happen? I just wanted to help. I just wanted to make sure we didn't trust each other too easily. And now I'm being treated like the bad guy. Will these people practice what they preach? Will they really refuse to kill? I can't trust anyone here. For better or for worse, it's me versus them. So cue the beginning of the end. The beginning of an unfathomable nightmare. An unrelenting despair. The beginning of the killing game. Holy crap. That was legendary. Oh my lord. That was just the prologue. Holy crap. Oh my lord. So everyone turned on us now? No one likes us no more, I guess. Ultimate marksman. Bro's gonna probably get killed. I think she's gonna be she's gonna get killed. She's gonna probably get killed. She's gonna probably be a killer. Bro, I want this guy to live. I like him. Killed. He should die. She might live. Who knows? This guy is awesome. I like him. Don't like this guy at all. I love this dude. Want him to live. This girl's pretty cool. Golfer's gonna probably get herself killed. Dun-dun-dun. 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 Dude, like the different version of this song sounds so awesome. What the heck? Holy crap. That was an insane prologue. Holy crap, I'm ready for chapter 1. So now nobody trusts us, so we're basically on our own now. Chapter 1 is gonna get crazy, guys. I know it will. Yeah, that's the end of this, right? Vows woven by stitches and needles. Surviving members, 16. To be continued. Dang, dude, this game was good. Holy crap. Man, I don't want to see. I like a lot of these characters. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But, man, this is the. Man. Like, everyone. Like, honestly, the voice acting was really well done. Cause they sent out these forms for voice actors where you can like send in audio files. So I didn't know how good the voice acting was gonna be, you know. So it's really just random people, but like the people that won the voice acting like roles did a really insanely good job. The art was really like, what's the word? Accurate to Danganronpa. If like I was literally playing Danganronpa 4, I'll be honest. Like there's never a point where the game felt off. It felt so good. And in some places, especially with like some of the OST parts, like. The OST was so well done. Holy crap. And dude, just like the prologue sets up so much to be desired, bro. Like, oh my god. I'm ready for this. But I hope you guys who are still here enjoyed my stream. I know it went on for a little longer than I thought it was gonna go, but I got hooked. I didn't want to like pause and have to come back tomorrow or another day. So I just did it all in one sitting because I really wanted to. So guys, this is Anna the Stars. Have a nice day. Well, not day anymore, but have a nice night, and I'll be seeing you guys. I can't even close out the freaking